Oh, there we go. Got to lift the camera. Hello, everyone. My brother's with me tonight, and he's coming off like a 13-day stretch.
Yep, I just worked 13 days in a row.
He's usually off on Friday, but he worked last Friday because someone was on vacation or some shit, and he didn't get an extra day off. So he's I know he's happy. He agreed to join. And Doggo actually asked a very good question that's pertinent to tonight's stream. He went to the liquor store after work, and he bought. You're drinking with some.
Well, yeah, I'll show you what I got.
Yeah.
This is what I'm drinking tonight. Let's see.
Come on, hold on. He was drinking this, a Bud Ice. I never liked Bud Ice. Always made me kind of nauseous. To me, it's like too thin. But anyway, so he got me some Budweisers. These are tall boys. It's instead of a 12-ounce standard, it's two. So it's 2 beers in one, 24 ounces roughly.
That's 25.
25 ounces, so 2 and change beers. Anyway, This is a normal one. This is what a regular one looks like, Budweiser. Budweiser, it's called the tall boy. But then this one has this on it. It has this New York Yankees logo. Just because it's a promotional thing. I don't know if you can read this. And so I said to my brother, are we out of focus? I said, did something happen with the Yankees? Are they selling this coast to coast? Or is it all regional? Like in this region, we get New York Yankees. Doggo would get Los Angeles Dodgers or whoever. In other words, if you guys go to a liquor store, does it also say New York Yankees? Or is this, so they got to make special cans and this goes to that market and these go to that market. So because of where we live, we get the New York Yankees. And I bet if you go a bit further south, it'll probably say Philadelphia Phillies or some shit. Yeah. Unless something's going on that I don't know about. Is there a World Series? Because I'm like, why are the Yankees? Unless, they all say,
Unless these are leftovers from baseball season.
Well, I mean, and does he get, like, if you're in Georgia, do you get the Braves or whatever? Or does it say Yankees all over the country? In other words, is this a regional item? Because if it is, this will explain which region I'm in. Yeah, is this regional? Or do you guys get, in California and Georgia, do you also get, New York Yankees? New York Yankees. The Yankees.
If you're up in New England, you get the Red
right.
Sox.
If you're up in New England, yeah. So good question, Doggo. You actually asked a very good question because it relates to. Yeah. He was drinking out of you got the Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh yeah.
It holds what, like 2 beers or something, 2 and change beers.
Is a Dunkin' Donuts cup. I got a large unsweetened iced tea, and I keep the cup.
No bear has been poked. Doggo's question is actually relevant because this one is just a standard. This is like this all over the place. This is a standard Budweiser. This, they specify New York Yankees. And again, did the Yankees do something big? Or is it like one of those, they're doing every baseball team nationwide? Like everyone's going to get the Yankees. Everyone's going to get, the Cincinnati Reds. Or is it just regional? Like in Cincinnati, you get the Reds. In this area, you get the Yankees. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Go into your local liquor store, ask for a Budweiser tall boy, 25-ounce tall boy, and report back to me. Because I think it might be regional, unless we're going to get every, Okay, cool. Now, brothers, Clique agreed to join me temporarily. We're not sure if we're going to make it a long one or not. He was like, yeah, we always stream. It sucks. And just when I get off, it picks up. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But yeah. And what else? No, because you did work a lot this week.
13 days in a row. Oh, boy. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow.
Well, you took some of my pills for fun.
Yes.
It's been a long time, yeah.
I'm pilled and alcoholed and tired.
Pilling and chilling with you folks. This is my socialization. So you go out in the world and you deal with people. This is my socialization.
This is your reality.
This is all I have for these people.
Yes, Parker Peters and Doggo. To a lesser extent, Totem.
Jesus Christ. My God, my life sucks. I should just blow my brains out now if this is all I can do.
You should have done that years ago. And yes, Parker, definitely check. We want to know.
Yeah, check. Report back. Because it could be one of those things promotional, like everyone gets the Yankees, then everyone gets the, give me some other baseball teams.
Athletics.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do on stream? Oh, blow my brains out. Oh, yeah. I'll be sure to do that when the time is right. But I don't know. I want to make a mess. It'll be too messy. I just got into a field and... If you can see here, it's funny. See that? You can see this here, brains blown out. Yeah. In StreamYards, I can't see the brains blown out. I just see 2 boxes. I can see it on YouTube, but through StreamYard, I just get like StreamYard can't recognize those characters for some reason. You might see it on your screen, but all I'm seeing in the box, all I'm seeing are these 2 little boxes. See that?
Yeah.
See?
Okay.
So here you see a brain, a head exploding. See that?
Yeah, look at that.
That's on YouTube. in the
Okay.
YouTube chat, but in the StreamYard's chat, you just get these two little boxes.
So the meaning is lost.
Well, I know they might. We have to watch this. They might be able to see that. In fact, take a look. Yeah, you can. It's interesting. So you can see it on screen. That's what's fascinating.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can see it in the.
Okay.
And I guess YouTube recognizes the characters. I guess StreamYards does not. So here and here in StreamYards, you get boxes. YouTube, you see the actual. Thank you. Good test.
Wow.
Good thing there, Totem. Thank you. Yeah. Through we can see it through YouTube. In StreamYard, we just see a couple of boxes. The StreamYard doesn't recognize blowing your brains out. So I can't do it through StreamYards. Okay. We've learned something. You won't be able to see it. Yeah, my brother said it's been a long time since we've done it up here. He said, fuck, I want to just do it up here because, again, this is my XP computer. It might lag. Let me know if it turns to shit. But I figured, fuck it. Why not? Let's try it up here. So, yes, we're doing a bedroom streaming thing. Yeah. We might not be on too long. Just thought we'd come on briefly, say hi to the starlings. I don't think any other nesters are out there. And I might be wrong. I don't know if anyone else, because there's a bunch of nests I don't even know about. But you guys go around to the same local haunts. So I don't know who is and isn't streaming tonight. I know Dumb isn't streaming, and that's about all I can tell you. I guess none of the other people that you love are streaming, so here you are. Yes, Brother Clique is finally off tomorrow after 13 days. Yes. Oh, DBF just Strom. So I didn't realize, but I guess he's done now. So you're coming over here. Okay, it's like the after party.
Oh yeah, they're all there we go.
And yeah, this asshole. You left a comment. You don't understand. I'm not even going to go through it all. The problem, I wasn't typing out long comments today. What you're saying is true. If you type a long comment, YouTube might just say too long and not. I couldn't even read Dumb's comments on his own page. That's what I was getting at. So A for effort, but you were going off on a weird tangent like you weren't following. I guess you didn't see my last stream, but thank you, Millennial Tomb. No nest, really. Okay. I did text Dumb. It's been a long time since we've communicated by phone. And I said, hey, what's your deal, man? And he goes, no deal. I said, no, man, you're quitting your job? What's your plan? And he goes, oh, well, right now I'm driving to Chicago. I said, all right. So I don't know what he's doing. I didn't really watch most of the stream. What is his plan? Because I know he might go back to visit Australia, but he's not prepared to move there yet. So I'm asking, is he going to try to sell his house? If he can't sell it, have the landlord sell it. He's going to go travel around the country. What's he going to do? He can't go to Australia. He can't live in Australia yet. So he's going to sell his house beforehand and become some kind of traveling gypsy or something. I was trying to get an idea, but he never got back to me, of course. I knew he was in the sleeper cab. Oh, I'm driving to Chicago. He's in the sleeper cab. He just didn't want to talk. So if any of you starlings know, please tell me. You can go back and watch. He temporarily blocked me, then he unblocked me, then he tried to play dumb. Yeah, you can go back, watch my last stream. It's a fairly short stream. What?
Dumb played dumb.
Dumb played dumb. That's true in general, but it did not apply in that case. Does not apply in that case, which is why I say kind of going off on a tangent. But well, if memories are all I sang, I'd rather drive a truck, and it's all right now. I've learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. Okay. What else is going on? Okay, 10 minutes. I think we said all we have to say. No one knows about the regionalism of Are we all? Is the whole country getting everyone's team, or do you look like? Make sure you send the Yankees to here, and you send
San Francisco Giants
to San Francisco. Yeah, however it works.
Seattle Marlins to Seattle.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? Is it all like regionalized? Like these cans have to go to this market, these cans have to go to that market. So people say, "Oh yeah, that's my team, man. That's my team." Yeah. Because Doggo started out by saying, "What state are you from?" And hey, he answered his own question. Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah, Doggo, go do a beer run, see what you get. Mm.
I love how the stream keeps going even after we've been. It's oh my god, I don't know what happened.
We got disconnected from the internet.
Oh, and I don't think it was actually the computer or the browser. It's almost like that stupid whatever. Remember, this is Windows XP, so I've got some old software. What was this one called? Not Netscape. Is it Netscape? I don't know what it's called.
Who cares what it's called?
Point is, yeah, I had to like reconnect. The Wi-Fi was working. It was picking up Wi-Fi networks, but it didn't want to connect to my Wi-Fi, so I had to reconnect it. But of course, the stream lives on even when we're kicked off. I wonder if we didn't come back, but this just kept going for hours and hours and hours. Jeez. Yes, it's over. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. All right. All right. Okay, at least we got an answer to our question. I'm glad we kept the stream going.
Oh, thank you, Raptor Man. Yeah, that makes
He might not
sense.
even be here anymore, but okay. So it is regional. So at the very beginning here, when when Doggo asked where you're from, okay, so these cans are regional. If we were down in Baltimore or the Maryland area, not Netscape Navigator. What the hell is Netgear? Netgear is what I'm thinking of. It's called Netgear. Anyway, but it's an old Netgear for Windows XP. Netgear, not Netscape. Netscape, I remember my first computer. You might be too young to remember this. It came with a pre-installed browser, and that was for Netscape Navigator. But no, this is Netgear. But okay, so anyway, yes, okay, so all right, so it is regional then. So they got to make sure. What if they fuck up and they send us the Orioles, or they send the Yankees over to to New England? That could be a big thing. No, Firefox won't even work on this. It is a faux browser. It's Supremium. No, it's Supremium. I've told you this. It's not Firefox and Chrome won't work on XP anymore. So I'm using Supremium.
That's the other one that you have.
Well, yeah, it's one of those. What do you call it? They make routers. It's like a USB you plug in because the USB plugs in, and that's a USB router. And you put the software on. Yeah, and that's how I get my Wi-Fi. Because XP didn't allow for Wi-Fi, so it was meant for dial-up or Ethernet. But yeah, so I had to install basically just it's a USB router. You're saying?
No, nothing.
This is what we're left with. The thing goes dead, and we're left with fucking Totem of all people.
Yeah,
Christ.
It says there's 7, so Totem's definitely. Who else is here? Just say hi.
Who cares? You're asking too much from these people. Some people just put the thing on in the background. Some people just click and they're doing like 10 things different. 7 means nothing, and that number might be inflated. Maybe it's really 3. It's your buddy.
It might be AI probably.
Yeah, it might be feds who don't want to reveal themselves. I think the feds killed our stream. The feds, the feds nuked us. I think it was the feds, or Totem himself. He's been known to do that. It might have been Totem. What else? Okay, the stream killed itself.
I mean, it should be easy to watch while you wash dishes. I mean, I guess you can't type.
Brother Clique's upset. He feels he so rarely comes on. When he does, he wants your undivided attention. And you're giving attention to dishes and masturbating, and Doggo's probably like put the shoe polish on his head. But these people, these starlings, are just going from nest to nest to nest. Like you even said, let me be honest, they don't even care what the topic is or who the person is. They just want to place. You can be honest. We're not knocking you. We're not making fun of you. But there's some truth to that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
They're just floating around.
Yeah.
You mean my brother's too polite to tell you how he really feels? He said, these people are interesting, but they don't even care about you or the topic. They just want to go. I said, yeah, exactly. They just want to go to.
What I was saying, he has no social life whatsoever. So you people give him that. You give him human interaction.
And him and my shrink.
Okay, him and his therapist. Other than that, I mean, he hasn't gotten on SSDI. No one's given him advice on that. He has this pain in his abdomen. No one has said, "Oh yes, I know what that is." Other than the conversation and the company, they haven't really yielded much for him. So
no, that's not what you said. You said you got these people. They just like going around from nest to nest. Exactly. That's
what you said. They go from nest to nest to nest. I don't exactly think that. I think there is some sort of base commonality. Like they're here.
You're getting tired already, buddy. It's time to call stream. I think this tires him out more than it does me. All right, it's time to end the stream. You're kind of babbling now. What do you want to come on? What are you trying to say?
Let's keep going.
Christ. All right. What are we going with here? Okay.
Go ahead. I mean, spring is coming up soon.
You say this is my social outlet, but you want to talk to people about stupid shit. I'm never getting bored with this.
What do you want to talk about?
I'm not sure. I wanted to come on because Brother Clique was
You're
here.
not sure. You're never sure. Be sure.
Part of it, sometimes you get lucky and someone cool and interesting comes on and they start talking about cool shit and the topic goes in an interesting direction.
Yes.
Other times you just get bullshit like, I'm washing my dishes. I'm doing this. When I sneeze, it still hurts. Before it was really hurting, like it was radiating to the back. So I got an ultrasound, and then they say the gallbladder's fine, and I'm supposed to go for a fucking CAT scan for the kidney stones, which is what Parker Peters said it was. So we'll see what happens.
We're still in the dark.
Might have been trying to like this and that other tab at the same time, overloaded the browser on the shitty XP computer and killed the internet. Yeah. Oh, that's a very good question because my brother interpreted it the way I did. Why don't you tell me something about that? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Todd gave a very bland general statement that he wouldn't mind streaming. He never committed to anything, nor did he make any plans or say that he would stream. He just stated he's not opposed to the idea. Why James thought it meant something more, we don't know.
No, it reminds me, there was an episode of Beavis and Butthead during its original run where Beavis and Butthead decide they want to start a band, even though they have any instruments, and they go to this motel. And they talk to this old guy who works there, and he's like, "You're like, we're in a band. We want to play here." And the guy's like, "Okay, what's the name of your band?" So they look at each other and they say Metallica. And the old guy has no idea who Metallica is, so he says, "That sounds okay. So you can play here tonight." And of course, Beavis and Butthead give up on the whole band thing. But this old man who has no idea who Metallica is, he puts a big sign, "Metallica live tonight." And a bunch of people show up expecting to see Metallica, and they trash the place. Same thing. I feel like it's almost like some people are promoting a concert that's just hypothetical. You know what I mean? Nobody ever promised anybody a rose garden here.
It's a bit wordy there, buddy.
I was thinking, it's like, remember that episode? Like, the old guy is on stage. Everyone calm down. I'm trying to get a hold of Metallica because he's never heard of the actual Metallica. He thinks Beavis. I'm trying to get a hold of them, and these people, they start beating him up. They start trashing the hotel because Beavis and Butthead claimed they were Metallica. Yeah, it's like, and so this guy promotes a concert that's never going to happen, or it might theoretically happen. So yeah, you're asking me what ifs. Exactly. Your pardon is begged. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gonna be a little rain sometimes. Plus, is my internet gonna make it, or is this thing gonna die again? That's another thing. This computer appears too unreliable. This Wi-Fi, this Windows XP computer. Oh my god.
This computer's unreliable. The car you drive is unreliable.
Everything in my life is unreliable.
Unreliable. Yes. The people you work with.
People I work.
When you do work.
This is good. Now we're going somewhere. Yes. Now you're getting that live. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we talked about beer and regional shit.
Yes.
They got the Orioles down in Maryland, and up here we got the Yankees, so it's regional, which hopefully will answer Doggo's question. And we had a blackout period, but the stream kept going, and we talked about 13-day stretch. Okay, I think we've accomplished.
Yep, I worked 13 days in a row.
Yeah, a bad carpenter blames his tools. A good carpenter who knows what he's doing would also say these tools suck if he was only allowed to use shitty tools. He knows his craft so well, he can say these tools suck. He's that good. So yes, good and bad carpenters blame their tools. That's a good observation, Totem. Bad student? A principal. But are you okay? You want to get off?
I'm okay.
Enough of this shit.
Don't use me as your.
No, you do seem more tired. You're really tired. It's still only 9:30. I thought you'd be more awakish for this than we can.
No, I'm fine.
Does anybody have any questions for Brother Fucking Clique? Okay, the stream is dead.
I guess we're winding down.
Anything else we want to touch upon? You had said something you wanted to mention? I can't think.
It's been 5 minutes or so.
Yeah. Now I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Starlings really do tire you out. They just. Plus, my beer's kind of warm because I mixed it with my old beers.
Yes.
Okay, Millennial Tomb is trying to keep it going here. This is Millennial Tomb from Australia, aka Bob Smith.
All right. Well, basically, I have responsibilities. I got credit card bills I got to pay. I got to get my car inspected. Probably do some laundry. Nothing fun or exciting.
He's catching up because he's been working for the past 13 days. He's catching up on all the shit he didn't get around to doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically.
And as I mentioned before, I'm going to sleep in. I'm definitely going to sleep in.
Yeah, this is starting to die. You're right.
Yes.
No.
I told you.
Like the other one's charging up. We went fishing here. See?
Yeah.
There we go. Somebody's I have to get thrown out. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I think we've answered all questions. We've covered all bases. Okay. That's something for a little more. Something you don't want to walk away thinking, oh, that was cool. This is just
Yes.
And it just got cool. Somebody probably emailed or texted or Discorded Donda because we were getting tired. I was about to get off. I'm like, this sucks. I don't know how Donda's here now. So this might be kind of cool for another 5 minutes until that starts to suck. Hello, Donda. See, we don't know what Totem, so if I go to this, that's what Totem's got a policewoman. Okay. We can't see that in StreamYards. We can see it on YouTube. They can see it, but
Donna has a happy face that we can't see.
So,
all right then. Well, hello, Donna. It has been a spell since we last interacted.
The other Starlings hath informed me that someone else got off recently, so I guess you were watching him, and now you're just coming for the after party.
Good point.
All the Starlings they fly together, nest to nest to nest. They don't all come. Some might fly elsewhere, but in the same group. Okay, this one's gone. Let's go to another one's nest. Okay, so your fellow, and you're the straggler because the Starlings fly off. There's the one who still stays on the telephone pole and eventually catches up. So. $84.12. Is that the year and the age at which you lost your virginity in age 12 in 1984? Is that what you're trying to share with us here?
Buddy, we don't need to go there. That's not the kind of...
We're going out of focus. I'm sorry. There it is. It looks better, a little better when we go. Okay. And I'm happy to have you. Happy to have you. You never reached out. I commanded you to command James to help me set up all that shit, and he never did. And there's no excuse for it anymore. So you didn't do your part, Donda. Thank you, but no thank you. We've been back. Welcome, Parker. Parker Peters is a bit slow, but it's okay. You're back. Yes, we're back. The feds tried to kick us off, but we're here. Well, Donda and Parker Peters add a little life. They're two of the Starlings I tolerate more than some others. I like them better than others.
A little more than Starlings. They're Starlings Deluxe, if you will.
And of course, it will eventually die again. But it gave us a little 2 minutes of life there. Help yourself. Oh, where's my other one? Am I missing one? Oh, here's the views. Okay. Okay, first of all, I don't think you told him. Number two, we all know he's not his own man, so enough of that bullshit. Okay, but isn't he? Now, what is he doing? He's quitting his job. He gave us 2 weeks. I think he's got, 12 days left. What is his plan? He's going to come visit you in May, I think, but that's just a visit. He can't actually take up residency in Australia. So what's he trying to do? He's quitting his job. Is he going to sell his house and drive around? What is he doing? I'm confused. I don't get it. So he can't move to Australia yet. But he wants to quit his job instead of saving up money. He wants to. What's he doing? I mean, and what if the house doesn't get sold? What's his plan? I couldn't follow. He's hinted at it, but I'm and I asked him. I said, "Hey, dumb, what have you been up to?" You're selling your house? You're gonna what are you? And he's like, oh, he was in the sleeper cab, but he lied and said he was driving to Chicago. He said, fine, I won't push it. But yeah, what is Dumb's latest plan? Okay, Donna, you're in the hot seat here. Okay, I'll clean my room. I promise. Now tell me. Start answering. Start talking. Start talking, bitch. Donda, come on. Oh, Donda. Oh, Donda. I'm talking to this bitch. Donda is her name. She won't answer my question. But I love her just the same. Come on, I told you last time. I need you here, Donda. Help me, 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 Donda. Yeah. Fine. I can't even remember the lyrics to sing. Well, he's coming to visit you at the end of March, right? But he quit his job, right? He's leaving his job. He can't move to Australia yet. So how long is he coming for? 2 weeks, a month? How long is he coming for in March? And does he plan to sell his house before coming? What if the realtor finds a buyer while he's in Australia? We need some details. Okay, 3 weeks. So late March into early April. He's going to be there.
We're almost to late March. When is he supposed to arrive?
Yeah, the last week of March. When? Because we're already in the middle of March here. Beware the Ides of March. In fact, this Saturday is the Ides of March when Julius Caesar was stabbed to death. Okay, so we're already at the Ides of March here. Well, when is his last? I'm still not understanding. Okay. When's his last day of work? It's going to be sometime this month. He's going to finish work and then come see you immediately, then come back and work on his house. Can you be a bit more specific? Because
she just said she's going to spend 3 weeks
at the end of March. He's leaving his job sometime in
April. So April, Dumb will be in Australia. Then he comes back to fix up his house, and then what? Step 1 is Australian visit. Step 2 is fix up house. What's step 2?
Right. He's arriving 20th of March, and he's going to stay for 3 weeks. Let's do the math here. Look at a calendar. That'll be fine. So March 20th is a Friday. Yes. So 1, 2, so about like 8. So Good Friday.
Oh, very nice.
This bitch made me spill my beer. God damn. It's okay. Actually, I need to tell. You figure this out, brother. Click. I'm gonna take a piss and clean this mess up I just made.
What's this? We're arriving on March.
Where are the towels?
We ran out. Other than that other room.
Wait, do I have some in here?
I don't know. Your room's a fucking mess, buddy. You gotta clean it up. Oh yeah, nice filth shit towel. Why they just fucking throw it down? Why not? Why'd you sit on it? Yeah, there you go.
No, the floor's a mess. I knocked over the beer. I couldn't fit all my tall boy. Just take over and figure out the dumb timeline.
Well, all right then. So yeah, I don't know what his deal is with that. I really don't. But anyway, so 2 weeks. Okay, so what is James going to be doing for the next 2 weeks? Yeah, I could tell him, but it won't do any good. And okay, so what are the plans for the Australian visit? 3 weeks. Where you guys gonna go? Oh, he sure does. He sure does.
What have we established anything?
We have not.
Okay. He's coming on the 28th of March. He's going to be there 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later is Good Friday. Is he going to be in Australia for Easter? Is he going to spend Easter with you, or is he going home before Easter? And then what's the last day of his job? He's coming the 28th. When's his last day at work? What's he going to do between his last day of work and his trip to Australia? Yeah, answer some damn questions. What did you do in my absence? You didn't get to the bottom of anything.
I asked her that question.
And what did she say?
She didn't respond yet. Yeah, stop.
Well, don't worry about me. Answer his question. He asked the same exact question. Don't answer for me, bitch. Answer for Brother Clique.
So when you do stuff like that, you won't get what you want. You have to bring.
You can't always get what you want.
Singing. Stop with the singing.
You try sometimes. Yeah. Fine. You get what you need. Okay. Where are we?
click on Donna again.
Her?
No,
Go ahead, buddy.
This is interesting. We're going to hire a car and see where the road takes us.
Yeah, they mean rent a car.
They mean rent. So you're not going to have a driver drive you around. Okay, so now, can he drive in Australia? Does he have an international license, or are you going to drive? And
Yeah, I mean, not just international license. Can he drive? I don't know if you knew. Can he drive on the other side of the road? He's going to tilt him out.
Plus, you guys have a lot of manual transmissions. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess you have automatics too, but most of the world manual is standard. Does he know how to drive a manual on the? Yeah. I'm
calm as a clam or whatever.
No,
you haven't answered the fucking questions, bitch. Okay.
See,
now you're addressing. You're saying hello to Horsehead when you got like a ton. You're way behind. You got a ton of questions to answer, and you're saying hi to Horsehead.
She's also on the spectrum, buddy.
No, I don't think she is.
She's one of yours. You gotta be a little more respectful.
She's on the spectrum. Should we know how insulting this is? Well, obviously, there's something wrong with it. And if you're here for whatever reason, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, something ain't right.
Okay, so he's leaving. He's coming on March 28th, but he'll be gone before Easter. I guess he'll be leaving on Good Friday or. Okay, we're asking the questions, Horse. You can ask her in a minute when she's done answering our question. Oh, he leaves. Wait. Oh, he leaves on the 16th. Okay, he's going to be there from the 28th to the 16th. Okay.
That's more like 2 weeks. I mean, oh.
Okay, where's your phone? The calendar on your phone, buddy. I'm not getting up again and flip a page because I know. All right. So when's his last day of work then? Because I think his last day is probably sometime next week. What's he going to do from the 21st to the 28th? He's got to catch up on what?
Okay, so the 16th is a Wednesday.
When is Good Friday? When's Easter? Does it tell you?
This is not telling me,
no. Okay, hold on. Easter is the 20th. That's two. I'm sorry. Okay. Good Friday is the 18th. That would be 3 weeks. The 28th, the 18th is what day is he leaving? The 16th? Come on, buddy. What day is he leaving? What are you doing?
The 28th, you idiot.
He's leaving on the 20th. When is he coming back home?
April 16th.
Are you awake?
I don't know what the hell you're doing.
I'm trying to figure. You have the calendar. I'm trying to figure out. I'm a spur. Trying to figure out a timeline. Everyone's being an asshole.
Especially you.
No.
Yes,
especially. It's not an easy task, but somehow all of you, Starlings and my own brother, all together tonight, you got me to spurg out. Congratulations. Not a very easy task. I don't spurg out very easily. It's not like I spurg out in the drop of a hat. So you got me to spurg out. Congratulations. Now, okay, so what day is the 16th of April?
It's a Wednesday.
All right, so he's leaving 2 days before Good Friday. So he'll be back in Pennsylvania for Easter. Not that Easter's important. We're just trying to find a spotted time on the timeline. So when is Dumb's last day at the trucking job? See how this says? See that? New York Yankees. But down in Baltimore, it says Orioles. It's regional. Okay, continue. When's his last day? Look at Christ. It's like pulling teeth with this bitch. Come on, answer the fucking question. Are you okay? Are you falling asleep? Are the pills hitting you?
I'm doing fine.
Well, then you take the lead.
Clear, she don't want to be called a bitch.
Fine, I don't care about that. She can answer the damn question.
No.
But okay, how many? Okay, I'm trying to figure out. His job might end before the 28th. So what's he going to do in the interim? She's an easy lover. I'm not singing that one. I'm not in a Phil Collins.
Frodo was trying to rope you in.
Yes. Sometimes if he picks a good song, he may be successful. But Phil Collins, not that one. That one ain't going to do it. I missed it. Repeat yourself. You were told to repeat. So yeah, is it with the Braves? Is that the baseball team?
Yeah.
Can they still do that, or is that considered racist now?
Are they still called the Braves?
Yeah.
Like the tomahawk was their symbol. I think they changed some stuff.
No need. If she says it once, a spurg like me will get it all in my mind. That's why I'm spurging out, because you're not filling in the data points. So it's like, come on. And if you want to know, you can just ask me. I'll regurgitate without bullshit, without oh, don't kill me, you bitch. I don't know about the work. Oh, I answered the work question, but hell, enough. They got rid of the show. Yeah, wow. No, I just didn't feel like talking to you. I'm trying to get. You're so insecure. No, I don't block people. I might time people out, but I don't usually block or ban anyone. Now, where is? Oh, he's making fun of me because dumb blocked me and then unblocked me and then feigned ignorance. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Donda, you're in the hot seat here. Everyone else is boring me. You're the only one keeping the stream alive.
Donna is.
You think I'm doing this for penny fucking pounder or totem? Come on, bitch, talk, speak. Okay. Absolutely. Your thirst for knowledge is unquenchable, OC. Yes, I am a spurg. 1000%. Comes with the territory. So why is he quitting his job then? I mean, when he comes back from Australia, wouldn't he want a job if he's not moving to Australia yet? When he comes back home, why isn't he going back to the trucking company? That's what he never explained why he was quitting his job, or if he did, I missed it. Why is he quitting his job? Because he wants 3 weeks in Australia. Actually, it was only 2 weeks, you said, if you do the math, right? It's only about a little over two
and a half, kind of.
All right. Well, they wouldn't give him 2 weeks, so he wants to quit his job so he can spend more time in Australia and then come back and get another job? Or what's he? I don't understand. I don't understand. He didn't explain very well. Yeah, but our senior analyst here is really dragging her feet answering my questions. No, he's off tomorrow. You missed it. Go back, rewind. He's off tomorrow. Finally, he finally gets a break. So this was his last day of work after a 2 or 3 week stretch, and now you're off tomorrow.
Yes, 13 days in a row. I'm really exhausted, overtired. I'm drunk. I'm pilled. I'm sleeping in tomorrow. But we figured, what the hell? Let's stream. See who shows up on a Thursday, and here we are.
He honestly doesn't like his job anymore. Plus, he wants to work on his house completely.
But he did say he considered being a truck driver in Australia. I mean,
well, I think she's trying to say for the time being. I don't know. Yeah, well, so when he gets to Australia, what kind of line of work does he want to do?
And from what I understand, it's kind of difficult to become an Australian citizen. There's a lot of rigmarole, a lot of vetting. It's 10 grand or 12. You gotta spend a lot of money for a maybe. Like, what if he does all this stuff and it doesn't work out?
And yeah, he did say he loved his job last stream.
Yeah.
So things aren't making sense. Things aren't adding up. You see the cracks? Everyone come up the stairs with me here. I mean, I think he's done longer stretches, so have I. It's just when you don't get your 1 day off and you don't get a replacement day, it fucks you up, stuff backs up. You just want to fucking like another day. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, my old job, I once worked 32 days in a row. So.
He was like an assistant manager at this one job. Yeah. And like people would quit or the company would fire people without caring. And then when we fired this manager because he was being lazy. We fired this guy because he forgot to lock the office. Okay, you take so now he's working yeah. I see. Oh, the team runs. Okay. I agree. I actually agree with Penny Pounder. Dummy don't know what he wants. Penny Pounder's correct on that. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good question too, but not when I'm, he doesn't like the team runs.
That's interesting.
What, this?
Yeah, this is.
It's extremely difficult in Australia if you're not Indian.
So I guess a lot of people from India are flooding Australia.
What about Orientals? Are there a lot of Chinese?
Yeah, there are a lot of Vietnamese and whatnot there. So that's an interesting. I like to hear more about that. So I guess the Asiatic people can go to Australia easy, but other people can't. That's interesting.
Well, the answer is he can have the best of both worlds. He can have the roastie and her daughter. Hypothetically. All right. Yeah, that's what happens. You're short-staffed, and no, keep working. And then I've had that where I've worked like a month straight, and then after they keep asking me to come in, I work like a dog. Finally, I get a day off, and like a week later, why did you get so much overtime? The company doesn't like to pay out overtime because you kept asking me to come in because you fired him and you got rid of him and he went on vacation. So you asked me to do this. I fucking agreed. I saved you. Now you're bitching that I made all that overtime.
Yeah.
The next time I was walk out the fucking door, idiot. I've had that before. Yeah, I've had that. Can you stay? Can you stay? Can you work an extra? Can you pick up a day? Blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, 20 some odd days, 30 some odd days have gone by. You finally get a day off, and they start bitching. How'd you get so much overtime? Duh. Because you asked me to stay, manager. Christ. I've been through that. Because I actually thought the great replacement in Australia was Oriental, Far East, because Donda said that one of the things that shot dumb when he came to Sydney is how many, she said Asians. I thought they meant Far Eastern, but apparently you're saying the Indians, because we got a lot of them here too. It's like, it's disgusting. Yeah. It's like, they really are like rats. They breed like rats. They've really taken over the planet here. I mean, you thought it was going to be the Spics, but no, it turns out it's the Dotheads. Incredible. I thought a lot of Orientals dominated Australia. Did I cross the line? Let's talk about that, because I'm a Spurg. Did I just cross the line?
Seems like you did.
Do you know what I responded to? This is what Penny Pounder asked.
Yeah, I know.
Does he want an Aussie roasty or an 18-year-old TikToker? And I'm like, well, in theory, you can have both. I mean, quasi-jokingly, but hey. Oh, my God. I'm not saying he would do that. I'm just saying in this case, you got both. You got like the older gal and you got the daughter. I mean, you got a hypothetical.
And he can't wonder why people try to run him over. It's such a shock. It's out of the blue. He's so innocent.
Oh, Christ.
Most of you should understand what I'm talking about. And if you don't, wait for the video.
Exactly. Based upon that logic, it's like in Office Space, give me an ass to get head. I should be fucking CEO by now. I'm such an asshole that I should. So I'm not really an asshole. I'm a nice guy. I joke around with people I consider my friends. I got total, like, not strangers, but acquaintances who want to kill me over. It's like, yeah, it's a pretty good film. My red stapler. Totem, all news is liberal slop. Okay. Redundant, Totem. Redundant. Unless he was working for the 700 Club or some shit. Which you probably know what that is. Hey, both Penny Pounder and Totem, sometimes a broken clock. No pun intended. A broken clock is right sometimes, twice a day, whatever. Okay, yeah, I agree, Totem. Well said, Totem. Yeah. Totem can do Horsehead's job. See, wow, he's got it down to a T.
Yes.
As do I. See, I don't talk to people I don't know like this. I don't talk to acquaintances like this. I talk this way to people I think I get along with, and they get all upset. And it's like, you should know me better by now, bitch. You should know who and what I am. I mean, that's how I show affection. Being yes,
incredibly inappropriate. Whoa. Violating my personal space. Feel free to call him a douchebag or a supreme prick. You heard it, Donna.
Is this one dying too?
We're all dying. Perhaps it's time to quit this stuff.
I'll charge this one. See, it's charging. Okay. Donda says she feels your pain. It's like she's basically saying, occupational clique, you're a fucking asshole, but I love you. I can't stay away. You're simply irresistible. So yeah, you wish I were nicer, but you're not going to turn your back on me because you can't resist. What?
Well, Donna, with all due respect, when the stream ends, he ends for you. I got to look at him for all my existence. It's a very different, same blade, different edge.
You okay, buddy? Hanging in there?
I'm hanging in there. I'm
Damn.
hanging in there.
Should we end the stream?
Let's get to the hour mark and see where we are.
Okay. Donda is laughing now, pretending there's a lag when there isn't. Okay, so why is this so behind? Okay.
This piece of shit.
This is a piece of shit. I'm amazed. Okay. All right, Donda, you want to come on for 5 minutes and clarify everything so we can understand? Maybe it'll be easier that way. If you want to keep the stream going, you can tell us what Dumb is doing and what you're doing and what life is like. We'd love to talk to you again because it's been a while. We would love to. Don't pretend. Oh, my makeup's not on. Don't give me that bullshit. It's for you, Donda.
You can let your hair down and be real. This is a free space.
Yes. I'll tell you face to face, Donda. I will answer your question face to face. How's that sound? No, we can't do that. We need Donda's help. We need Donda's help here. She will stop pivoting tables for occupational click. She's an easy lover. Oh my God, Totem's got me going in. When I find myself agreeing with Totem and Penny Pounder, you know, it's one of these. It's one of these streams.
Just took a turn through the looking glass.
Yes. Okay. Well, we got some more life in it, but now Donda has flown the coop because, you know, as soon as I said, hey, Donda, say hi. Yes, we can analyze it together. Come on, let's analyze for 5 minutes. Spare me I've got to do this. It'll take your mind off things. It'll help you. You'll get more motivated when you see me face to face. I'm going to look in your eyes, Donda, and that'll help you, you know, it'll help you get motivated. Yeah, I don't know who Fetty Founder is, and I hope it stays that way. I have no idea who Fetty Founder is. Oh, Penny Pounder. That's supposed to be Penny Pounder? Fetty Founder? Okay.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, my okay, right. Play my poem. It's a haiku.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. I'll play it one more time.
What does Donna think about this?
If I can find it.
I think we all love this.
Where the hell is it?
Okay, you failed the stream by that.
Yo, why are you over on DBS sucking his pee-pee? That's what I want to know.
It's like a haiku. I love it. See, Cassandra's correct, Donda. You got to break your brain and come talk to me. Something non-intellectual, talking to me.
These streams are great for brain breaking.
For brain breaking, yes.
Daddy, would you like
some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? It was great. Rip Torn, Tom Green.
Oh, so Donna also likes that message. Let's hear it one more time. Why the fuck not?
Of course.
Yo, why are you over on DBS sucking his pee-pee? That's what I want to know.
I thought the same thing. I was like, that was so, instead of saying, hey, man, what the hell are you doing over there? It just, it really was poetic. He didn't even know it. Reading all that poetry really subconsciously, you know, inspired him. An accidental genius. I agree. Totem is correct. No, I'm not going to interrogate. Let's ask the questions that you don't want to answer, and you'll have to answer them instead of
yeah, he's going to interrogate you. You're going to leave. He's going to flip out and say, "Oh, how dare she do that?" I'll do my best to rein him in. Keep him
I don't think. Did you talk to Brother Clique face to face? I don't think you ever have. Maybe you did. I don't remember. Did you talk to Donda? Maybe you were. I don't remember.
You're going to hound her with your nonsense. She's going to get upset and leave, which I would understand. But
okay, if I'm doing something nonsensical, you put your hand up and say, "Oh, that's nonsense." Donda don't play that. You remember at the gas station, Colin?
Oh, yeah.
The one day he was avoiding me, I didn't know it. They were saying how Dumb is kind of like Colin in disguise.
Okay.
He knew Colin, too. Remember that kid?
I had no problems with him. I didn't really know him or work with him for that long.
He kind of looked like Vanilla Ice. He looked like Vanilla Ice, yeah. What's the good? I don't. What is this? Good Spurg, bad Spurg. What is this?
Good cop, bad cop.
No, I know good cop, bad cop. But what's good Spurg, bad Spurg?
He's making a joke.
I don't get the joke. You can explain to me.
So basically, the good cop is nice.
I forget it. Don't explain.
Yeah,
When he puts Spurg in there, I'm like, what, am I going to be? You're going to be the good
Yeah,
Spurg. I'm going to be the bad
I'm gonna
Spurg.
be the good Spurg. You're going to be the bad Spurg.
Wait, are you a Spurg? Do you think you're a Spurg? Verdict still out. What do you
I
think?
don't believe so. I mean, I don't know much about Spurging.
Well, you've seen me Spurg my whole life.
Yes, as I have.
You don't know much about Spurging. That's really an understatement there. Okay.
Well, let's let the Starlings decide.
Yeah. Do you think Brother Clique is a Spurg? Let's ask Donna in person. Donda, the pressure's on you, you bitch.
Oh, Donna.
See, now you're saying it.
Well, because she's like the topic du jour.
She is. You brought, so all it takes is one female starlingette to fly in and everyone gets all crazy. So, yeah, you're here. We want answers. We don't know what Dumb's doing. He streamed, but he didn't really answer any questions, like a fucking moron. Then he lied to me when he was in the sleeper cab. He said, "Oh, I'm driving." We haven't cut off. It's been streaming okay so far.
I let you said that something's gonna happen.
That's fine. We can cut off.
If the internet fails again, we'll probably end it. Just so you all know.
So right now, if you want the stream to go on, all the other Starlings have to put the pressure on Donna to keep it going. We want to talk to Donda. And you Starlings are lucky. Hello, lovely. How are you?
Hello.
Good to see you. I won't be an asshole. It's easier to be an asshole through text than it is in person. It's good to see you, Donna. How are you?
Good to see you too. I'm good. Nervous.
No, so Dumb is coming to Australia from March 28th till the 16th of April. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
That's a good stretch. That's 16. It's like 18 days, 19 days. Yeah.
Are you guys going to stream or post videos?
Oh, we haven't even talked about that, but maybe. I mean, he did last time, and I sort of popped in here and there. So.
Yeah, but we don't want to pop in. We want a Dumb and Donna sit down like we're doing right now. That's what we need. Think about it. You don't have to do it. Just think about it.
And Cassandra's right. Don't be. There's a bit of a lag.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't be nervous. You're among friends. It's okay. I won't be an ass. I'll be less of an asshole. I promise.
Okay.
Now, when you talk about when you talk about hiring a car, it's a Britishism or Australianism. We would say you want to rent a car. You want to and drive around. Who's going to do the driving? Is Dumb going to drive on the wrong side of the road? Or are you going to drive? Who's driving?
We're both going to take turns. Okay. So, so what he did was he has driven here before and he did pretty well. But I was like teaching him to, stay to the left. We're going to turn left here and stay in this left lane. But he did good. So now he's just gotten his international driver's license. He applied online or will apply online, and it's $30, so it's pretty cheap. So because I think different states have different rules whether you can still drive on an American license or not, so he's got that just in case. Yeah.
And which Australian states and territories do you plan on seeing? You go out to Perth, you can go up to Alice Springs, like which direction?
Darwin.
No, Australia's such a big country, so we're probably just going to go around New South Wales, maybe see if we can get into Brisbane, but there was such a, the tropical low happened, which was supposed to be a cyclone.
I'm sorry, you were when they have, when we have a hurricane, it gets downgraded to a tropical storm. Yeah. Cyclones get downgraded to tropical lows. There was one hitting the area, but it got downgraded to a tropical low from a cyclone, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's correct. So there's still flooding in parts of northern New South Wales and Queensland. Mm-hmm. So we're hoping that will the floodwaters will start to recede, and then we can see if we can get up to Brisbane as well.
Well, is cyclone season over, or are you still in cyclone season right now?
No, it should be over now because this was a freak, I think 1 in 50 year event. Bob Smith would probably know because he's a Queenslander. So usually they don't happen so far down the coast. They're more towards North Queensland. They usually, I mean, almost every year that kind of happens up there. But this was further down the coast, you know, in Brisbane. So, yeah. So we're just hoping that the floodwaters subside and then we can get up higher. Otherwise, we'll just see what happens. We're, going to take it as it comes.
Very nice.
In the moment.
All right. And Bob Smith, Millennial Tomb, he wants to know, you should go to the Gold Coast. Do you like theme parks? He's asking something.
Yeah, so that's where we want us to go to the Gold Coast as well and visit SeaWorld and Movie World and things like that. And we also thought about going to the Australia Zoo, Steve Irwin's zoo.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine Coast. Yeah, so I thought James would like to go there.
Well, maybe you can meet his wife, because basically Dumb is doing the same thing. He's marrying an Aussie, coming to Australia. The wife was American. She's still in Australia, I believe, right?
I think so, yeah. And Bindi and what's the son's name?
Whatever the kid's name is. Well, I remember. You remember when he held his kid above a crocodile? Remember that? Yeah, he was kind of reckless.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was Bindi, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. So
no, I think it was the boy. I think it was the boy.
Was it?
I don't know which. I remember doing it. I don't know which one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Horsehead has a quick question for you there. What is the timeline for Dumb to move over? Originally, Dumb was talking about 2 years, but now he says things are happening quicker. Is the visa moving fast? Do you want to? Because this is just a visit, this late March into April visit. Yeah. He's got to come home. Is he selling his house? Is he going to come home to a house in Pennsylvania? Does he plan to have it sold before? Give us some timeline. I agree.
Yeah, let me just check my data. I've got to just consult my pivot tables just for a moment. Hold on.
Go ahead. And yes, Robert Irwin was the son's name. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Robert. That's it. Yeah.
You said you want to consult your pubic tables. Okay, let's turn the camera down. We don't want to see your pubic table. Okay, that's inappropriate.
Brother OC, this is the time where you step in and go, "Hey, mate."
I'll do my best, but I'm a pervert too. I'd like to see that. But anyway.
Damn it. Okay, so he's just coming out. He's still got his tourist visa. That lasts until the end of the year, actually, because it lasted for the whole year from when he applied. So he can come in and out of the country every. Shut up, Penny Pounder, you dickhead.
I couldn't resist. Yeah.
So he can come into the country every 3 months, and so he's coming on his tourist visa, staying for that short period of time, and then going back home. Going to work on his house. I hate talking for him because he might be listening now going, Donna, what are you saying? Or he might be cool about it. So he just really wants to renovate the house and potentially get a part-time job if he does need a bit of extra money. And then he wants to sell the house.
No, but okay. Does he want to stay in Waynesboro, or he wants to drive around like a gypsy? I mean, basically, if we want to drive out to Waynesboro one day, how much time do we have before he's not in Waynesboro anymore?
Okay, so that is all up in the air. We're just not sure because, in order to apply for a partner visa here, you need to show that you're fully fledged couple, and so they need evidence of that, and so. He's been out here before, so we need to show receipts and photos and that it's just not this little fly-by-night romance, that it's something real. So that takes time, and so that's why we don't know yet how long the house is going to take, but he wants to hurry that up. And he can still come out on a tourist visa again because that lasts until December. Apply for the partner visa while he's here.
Sorry, every 3 months. So if he comes from March into April, he can come back in July, I'm assuming, right?
That's right. Yeah, so you can just leave the country for a day and come back in. It just means you have to leave the country and then you back in, and then the 3 months starts.
All right, so you got to leave and come back. It resets. Well, how long can you stay in the country? How long can you stay before you have to leave?
3 months.
3 months.
3 months. then
Right, so
leave,
you're-
and then you can come back for 3
Okay.
months. Yeah.
90 days, leave for a day, come back, and that's good through the end of December, is what you're saying.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So everything's still up in the air at the moment. That's why it's hard to plan and have a timeline, because you're at the mercy of immigration, and it costs a lot of money to apply here for a partner visa. It's not like America. I think America is like $1,000, and Australia is not $9,000 to apply. So
You guys have the right
you know,
idea. Make it harder. I agree. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I agree. I think it should be more
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah, we got a lot of people in this country. I wish weren't here, but
right. So
right. Well,
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of foreigners, but I'll make one exception. I'd love to have you in our country. Maybe what you can do is you and Dumb can get married at the Justice of the Peace in Chambersburg in Franklin County, Pennsylvania, and then have the real ceremony in Australia. I would love to be a witness at your wedding in Pennsylvania. If you want to come, yeah, we'll come out for that. We won't, yeah. So maybe you guys should marry in this country.
Yeah, well, we did think about that. Like, what happens then if I come over there and we get married there? So will that be recognized? Seriously, and then what visa?
I would drive out for that. Absolutely. If you're there, I'll drive the 3.5 hours. I'll come to your little local, your American wedding for sure.
Can you imagine this guy in a suit?
Yeah. So unfortunately, I know you love the timeline and the data and very specific, but I don't have specifics once James goes back home to renovate. But I actually did get my passport renewed. So I've got my passport, so I can go over at some stage this year.
Let us know. Well, first, he's coming from March 28th to April 16th. After the 16th, he returns to America. Okay. When does he plan to come back to visit Australia? Because he can come back anytime he wants for the rest of the year. When is he coming for his next visit? Is there a plan, or just now you're just...
We don't exactly know, because money, number one, and he needs money to be able to renovate the house.
And he's quitting his jobs in the midst of this, which was the part I don't get. Yeah. That's what I'm asking.
And so that's why I think I should be the one to come over to America this time. And then
when you say come to America, you mean you'll meet him in Los Angeles, or do you actually want to go to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania? You got to be more specific.
I want to go to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. I want to see James in his habitat.
We won't infringe on your lovey-dovey time, but we'd like to be part of the visit to James's habitat. So let us know when you're coming to Waynesboro.
Yes.
We will drive out for that. 3.5 hours. We'll come out for that. Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm holding you to that.
Are you, or you don't want me there? You're going to lie to me. You're not going to tell me when it is because you don't want me there.
No. We can go out for a steak and we'll get a beer. All of us.
All right. I like where this is going.
My kind of chick.
We'll come out. Right, Donna. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Do a group stream. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to tell you this. James didn't block you, because he would have told me if he did. But I know you don't believe me, but he seriously didn't. So even I wrote a comment on James's stream, his last one. He replied to me. I went back on it today to have a look. I can see his comments. I can't even see my own. So YouTube does some strange things.
Okay, we'll blame the YouTubes. Okay. No, it wasn't even that. I couldn't even read his comments, much less comment to him. I could read and respond to everybody else. I couldn't even read his comments when I was logged in. I felt, a little personal. And then, then all of a sudden he shows up. So it's okay. We won't make a big case of it. It's okay.
Yeah, but that's what happens to me sometimes. I think, so-and-so has blocked me. What did I do? And then the next day I go on and I can see them. Or if I log in on my laptop, I can see it. So, yeah. James has just sent me a voicemail, right?
He's okay. Well, here's my question: why did his last stream cut off so abruptly? It was just getting good. We're getting to the juice of the meat and potatoes, and it just cuts off. Like, what happened?
I don't know what happened, because I actually texted him, and I said, "Your stream's cut off. Did you realize, or are you still talking?" And he said, "Oh, it did." And so it was getting to a very juicy bit.
Yes.
He doesn't know what happened.
Damn.
I said maybe it was a blessing in disguise. Who knows?
Well, one thing I want to say to be positive, you got to ask 2 questions for James. How many streams have you done? The answer is he's lost track. Hundreds of streams, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many StreamYards has he done? The answer is 1. He only ever did 1 StreamYard, New Year's Day, and it was you and me. So he really can't. He shouldn't be upset that people don't want to come on, because people don't think of him as a StreamYard guy. They don't think of him as a call-in guy. So I want to say to him, I mean this positively. Don't be upset that someone didn't want to come on your channel, because he only ever used StreamYard once. You and I were both there. It was New Year's Day, if you recall, correct? So
yeah, I think he did it twice. He did it twice, but the first time was a bit of a disaster because someone showed gay porn on it.
Wait, I don't remember that one. Were you and I I remember you and I was New Year's Day. It was you and me. You remember this?
Yeah.
That was the second one.
I think that might have been the second time that he did it.
I didn't see the gay porn one. Okay, that would have wow. Even I haven't had that problem. Yeah. Wow. Okay,
I think there was 6 people on there at the time, and then some random came in, and there it was.
But the moral of the story, Dumb has done hundreds and hundreds of streams. He doesn't even know how many streams he's done at this point. But he's never really done StreamYards except for those 2, the gay porn and then you and I on New Year's. So he's not really known as a call-in guy. So I know why he's so upset that,
I don't want to talk for him.
Speak your mind. You're going to be his wife.
No, because I'm assuming things. I'm assuming things that might not be what he was going to explain why he was peeved, and it cut off. I wonder if Todd's actually here. Are you watching, Todd?
He might be, but again, Todd didn't promise anything. He said it generically. Dumb was promoting Todd's going to go on OC stream. Why does he come on mine? First of all, nothing's in stone. Second of all, Dumb is not known as a call-in guy. I don't know why he's so upset about that, but but okay, go.
No, I don't think he's
not known for right.
Yeah, no, sorry.
He's not known for taking call-ins, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, he's not. I think it's just he hasn't heard from Todd for a while now. And again, this is just my opinion. I don't want to speak for James, but I think it's just he'd like to hear from his friend, and he's maybe thinking Todd is around, but he's ignoring James. So It's not necessarily that I don't think it's necessarily that he's going on your StreamYards and he's not going on James's channel. I think it's more that he'd just like to hear from him just to check in, because James has reached out, but that's just my opinion. Yeah.
I think we got to understand with someone like Todd, you got to give him the space. He'll reach out if and when he wants to. So that's something I think James struggles with. James always had that. He's my buddy. You got to give Todd his space. Todd's not like that. It's a Spurg thing.
His distance isn't necessarily a rejection.
Right.
It's just he needs a lot of time and he needs a lot of space.
Yeah, what we're trying to say is it's nothing personal. I don't think Todd is trying to snub him. Todd's just I think Dumb is, again, when we talk about normies, misunderstanding, Spurg behavior, I get it. So I don't blame Todd. I think Dumb is, James is taking it the wrong way. You got to factor in the Spurg thing. Yeah, good. So, yes, that's all I wanted to say. Because I think James's feelings are hurt, but yeah.
I think, look, he does know, Todd's, has autism and stuff, so I think he does take that into account, but
like I said, if you come to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, I'm not going to be there every day. I'll give you guys your lovey-dovey space, but I'd like to see you guys for a day or so and say hi. Nice to meet you. Let James. I hope James isn't going to say occupational clique is going to ruin my Donda visit. I don't want to, I want him to say, I'm not going to be there the whole time. Just maybe pop in for a day. It's 3.5 hour drive. I'll come out there for you. I would for you. Absolutely. And him, of course, by proxy.
I think he'd like to see you and Brother Clique as well. So I think the 4 of us hanging out together, that'd be fine. Yeah.
Thank you. I'd like nothing's in stone. Give me some idea. When do you theoretically hope to come to Pennsylvania?
Definitely. I just have to work out holidays from work because I have taken a fair few holidays now. Maybe maybe July, August.
Okay, so summertime, not that. Okay, good.
Yeah,
What?
I have to work it in with school holidays as well. But yeah, that's just off the top of my head. Yeah.
Because are you going to bring your kids with you? You're going to bring your kids?
I think so, because I think I'd miss them too much if I didn't. And they'd like to see America as well. It's so expensive though, the flights, and now our dollar is pretty weak against the US. So yeah, I'd have to save up a bit as well, just for the flights alone.
What if this happened? How long would you be here? You only get a week off, or how long do you plan to be in?
I think I could be over there for maybe 2 weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks? Okay. All right. Let me know. And for real, don't come and go and then afterwards announce it. I'd love to see you guys. I'm seriously, no funny games. I would come to Waynesboro for that.
Yeah. No, I would let James know, and then he could text you or something, and you guys could tee up when you come down.
Horse said you've taken some time off. Horse said wants to know how much time you get off every year. How many in America you have X amount of weeks of vacation, and sometimes you can't take them back to back. You got to wait for a few months before you can take another one. How does it work for you? Can you just give us an idea of you can take 10 vacations?
Yeah.
Or holidays as you call them. We call them vacations, right?
Yeah. So yeah, we call them holidays. So in Australia it's standard that you get 4 weeks annual leave a year, and I see you're gonna come.
Yeah, Totem, don't give away my secret playbook. Nah. You okay, buddy?
I'm okay, yes.
No, Donna wants to hear the kids. She's sometime in the summer, she's saying. She's thinking it's not in stone. She was answering Horsehead's question about how much time she gets off, how many holidays she gets from her.
So would the first visit be with the children?
Yes, the kids are coming. Come on, let her keep talking. He was away. He's getting tired. He's working for the past 13 days.
Yes.
No, she wants to bring her kids 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Horsehead wants to how much time.
We get 4 weeks annual leave every year. So I think once you start and you've worked 3 months, then you earn a week. 6 months you earn 2 weeks. 9 months 3. 12 months there's 4. And if you don't take the whole 4 weeks in a year, it just accrues each year.
Oh, wow.
So it's 4 weeks. Sometimes there's places that will give you 5 weeks annual leave as well. Yeah.
Well, no, it sounds. You said you've taken at least 2 holidays thus far, I'm assuming.
Yes. So I had
2 weeks left.
I had holidays, annual leave from previous years as well. So they've all built up. Yeah. And then in Australia as well, at some places, if you've worked 5 years continuously, you get long service leave. So they'll give you an extra 4 weeks. And I think if you've worked 10 years, you get even more long service leave. So we're pretty good with work-life balance, really, compared to America. Yeah.
No, this isn't. No, by the way, on a side note, this is not his own urine. He's drinking. I don't know if you know. James mails me his urine, so we drink the James urine. It makes us hardy. But no. So can I ask? We want to know how many holidays do you have? How many have you used? How many? You've got 5 holidays. You used 2. Is that correct? Or you got 6? You used 2. I mean, you used 3,
I don't know. It's in hours on my pay slip, so I don't know the exact amount. But I have at least 8 weeks up my sleeve.
Wow. Amazing. Other countries get it right.
Yeah, these social democracies really,
we
really make sure the people get to live.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. And we also get 8 or 10 days sick leave per year that's paid. That's standard. And then you can take parental leave as well here. So if you've just had a baby or whatever.
So you get 8 sick days. Let's just say you only use 2. Do the 6 roll over, or do you get paid out for the sick days you don't use?
Yeah, mine roll over. So they accrue each year as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this country, there's a lot of use it or lose it. People will take sick days in December just to use it up, or only half will roll over. And vacation, you're lucky to get 3 a year. That's a blessing. So yeah, we're amazed at how it's a different world down under. Yeah. And we hope. What does James want to do? If ideally, if James can make his way to Australia, what does he want to do as a line of work? Does he want to be an Australian truck driver or lorry driver, or what does he want to do in down under?
Yeah, so he was thinking about being a truckie. here. That's what we call them, truckies. But the stress of having to, he's so used to driving on the right side of the road, it would take a long time to feel comfortable enough to be able to.
That's what it doesn't come naturally. That's why when you say you're going to hire a car, yeah, he can do it out in the outback. He might be able to do it, but I wouldn't want him driving around Sydney on the. I wouldn't trust him. Likewise, I wouldn't want you in the driver's seat here in this country. Nothing personal. Yeah,
I wouldn't want to be either. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be either. Yeah, so I think a lot of the way up to where we're going, there's just freeways, so you have to stay on that side of the road anyway, on that side of the freeway. But yeah, so it doesn't come natural. So maybe retraining, doing something else here. I mean, he likes electrical work, so electricians earn a good deal of money here, some sort of trade, HVAC, I don't know. Again, there's all these options. Which one's the right one? I don't know. Yeah, but
so in Australia, you don't say lorry like the British do, because you use a lot of Britishisms. Like, what did you say before? So I thought, okay, it's like, okay, so do you say lorry or no? It's still a truck.
No, that's British. We say truckie, truck driver, truckie. Yeah. Yeah, so don't know.
Right, they say holiday, not vacation, right?
And they say Gordon, not backyard, or
it's not going to a language.
You say backyard. You say backyard.
So some things are similar to America, some things are similar to Britain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, listen, do we know Dumb is coming now from March 28th to April 16th. That's awesome. He's still going to be in Waynesboro. He's not going out on the road, driving around the Southwest. He'll be around if I want to come to Waynesboro to visit. You're going to visit him in Waynesboro. He'll still own his house by the time you come, or you think he'll sell it?
Yeah, because I'd like to see that. I'd like to see the house before he sells it.
If James is listening, you cannot sell the house until Donda sees it. So until Occupational Clique and his brother see it. So James, do not sell your house until me, my brother, Donda, and her 2 kids see it. So is James listening? You better be paying attention.
We might drive out to your house while you're in Australia. Keep that in mind.
Hey, you can probably get into his house. No, I can probably break in fairly easy. I know there's no alarm. Okay, sorry.
Yes, everyone knows too much about James's house. So yeah.
Hey, how many? I would make the journey if you were there. I'd love to see you and Dumb, of course, if you're in Waynesboro. By all means, we want to see James and his woman in their his native habitat, and you visiting his native habitat. We'd love to see that. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it'd be cool. And I said, all I really want to do too. I mean, obviously, I want to do the touristy things, but I just want to walk down to Arturo's, the pizza place that he goes to. I want to walk like he wanted to do Todd's Forest Walk. I just like to see his neighborhood and where he goes, and I just want to visit a Walmart as well, because I've never been to Walmart.
Okay, you're not missing much, but okay.
And just to see what it's like. And your Target, Dollar General. I really want to go to Dollar General. Yes, and I want to eat more of the Utz potato chips. They were really good.
Utz, yeah, Utz and some Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
They don't have Tootsie Rolls in Australia, or Utz potato chips. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, okay. So I want to try that.
They don't have Utz, I get it, but Tootsie Rolls, damn.
So now, if you were to fly, where would you fly from? You go to Sydney to like Los Angeles, switch flights, and go to Baltimore. Is that the closest major one to his house?
Yeah, it'd be Baltimore. That's where he leaves from. So I imagine that's where I'd go. And
that's still like a good 3 hours from his house, 2.5, 3 hours. Baltimore is quite a way. It's quite a stretch. Where Dumb lives, there's no international airport. Baltimore is like a good 3 hours from his house. So,
is it? Yeah, I knew it was a bit of a drive. So yeah, he'd have to come out and pick me up, unless he wants to come out to LA too, and we could do a couple of touristy things there, and then we could fly back together.
Right,
all of us. We'll see.
Okay, right, because I'm assuming the flight would come into Los Angeles. You'd have to switch flights. Rafterman lives in the Baltimore area. He can meet you guys in Baltimore if you want. Rafterman Variety Channel, he lives near to Baltimore, the airport Dumb's going to use. So, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
But I definitely want to see you guys in Waynesboro. I'd love to see you guys, I'll meet your kids. We won't put them on camera if you want it. I'd love to meet you and your kids and Dumb, of course. So, yeah, sounds good.
I don't want to have them on camera.
I think that's fine, but I think the Starlings would agree that would the Starlings like to see this? Because I'd love to see you, Donda, for real, in real life. I'd love to meet you. And James, of course.
James, of course, he's probably going, yeah, thanks, JC. Thanks for that, man.
I'm gonna start simping. I mean this. You look. I'm not saying you look better now than last time. I don't know. Maybe it was a better day for you. You got a good glow to you. You look a lot better now than last time. Maybe it's the hair. Yeah, you're looking good, Donda.
Oh yeah, well, I cut my hair.
Chick, yeah. The starling at the roasty. I'm gonna simp for her. Yeah, no, you're looking better. No, seriously, you're looking better. I don't know what it is. You look better than last time. Good to see you. I'm not saying you look bad last time. But you're looking pretty good now. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. That is a compliment. Thank you. Thank you, Wesley.
I want to see what you look like in real life. Okay. And you and James, of course. I want to see him too in real life, of course. So, okay. So I'm going to meet you guys there.
James, of course.
Of course. So, and before we, because I do appreciate you coming on, breathing some life into the stream. Anything you want to ask us or anything that the audience wants to ask Donda or anything else we need to share? We know Dumb is coming late March to April 28th to 16th, and he's coming home, but he cannot sell his house in Waynesboro until Donda, me, my brother, and your kids, Donda, all see him in his native habitat. So Dumb cannot sell his house. You're going to keep me informed when you're coming so I can meet you guys in Waynesboro. Okay. All right. Yes. I think we've established quite a bit here. Clique. And Brother Clique, of course. Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'd love to meet you guys. All right. Okay.
And I wanted to know, I don't know whether you already mentioned it, but did you go to the gastroenterologist or you got an appointment with them to see what's going on?
I should upload the videos. Yeah, I got an ultrasound of my gallbladder. Then I went to the gastroenterologist and he said, looks fine to me. You probably just pulled a muscle. To play it safe, I'm going to get a CAT scan of my kidneys. I got to upload the videos. I got some videos to upload. So gastroenterologist said everything looks fine. Gallbladder is not a problem. It might be musculoskeletal. But I'm still, to play it safe, going to get a CAT scan for my kidney to see if it's a kidney stone. Because right now I'm okay. Before it was really hurting the back. Yeah, it hasn't gone away yet. So.
But it's getting better. Like, is the pain lessening now?
Yeah, it feels like it's getting better. Then all of a sudden it hurts again. Like I think, okay, this is healing up, and then all of a sudden, ow, fuck. So it's like not as painful. The duration, I can go longer periods without pain, but then when it comes back, it's like, oh shit, this is still a thing. Yeah, so it's the non-pain lasts longer, but it's still coming back. Like that.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think it is? Do you have any? I know you're not a medical person, but would you?
I don't know. I'm just erring on the side of gallbladder, but you said that they didn't find anything. But sometimes they can't find gallstones on an ultrasound. So maybe it's like sludge or something. I don't know. But I don't know how they test for that. So, yeah. Tara might know.
Well, I don't want to say anything. Tara's a very nice lady. Like almost like I told, it's like a pen pal. It's like having a pen pal without having to wait for the letter to arrive in the mail or in the post. So Tara's very nice, but I'm not going to. She's going through some family stuff now, so she's not really available. And but I'm putting this out there for any other medical people. If you got any suggestions, she gave me several suggestions. They don't think it's a gallbladder, but maybe they overlooked something. But I'm going to get the kidney stone test first, and all I can do is, I keep getting bounced around. But Tara's got some personal things going on, so I don't want to, impress upon her. But yeah.
Yeah, no, she's a lovely lady, and it's good that you guys are talking. And yeah, it's good just to have someone. And when are you going to share?
When can you and I talk on, WhatsApp? You haven't given me your number. You got my email. You can email me your phone number. I'll email my. Actually, Dumb has my phone number. You can get it from him. When are we going to have a connection on WhatsApp, Donda? I'm talking to Tara in Scotland. Why am I not talking to Donda in Australia as well? Another friend in another part of the world. What? Yep. Don't look down. Looking down. Look at me, Donda. Look me in the eye. I'm the spurk here. You should look me in the eye.
If you're watching, I'm sorry I didn't instigate any of this.
Nothing to instigate. We're just friends. I'm having a nice chat with Tara. I could have a nice chat with you in Australia. Why you don't want my number because you don't want to talk to me on WhatsApp? I'm offended. Bitch.
No, we're on Discord. We're friends. Listen, bitch, we are friends on Discord as well.
I know. I hope we're friends. I don't know. You're not. You have a weird way of showing friendship, Donda.
Thank you, brother. Yes, brother Clique. We're friends on Discord, and I have sent you a message there before saying when you didn't stream for a while, I said, hope everything's okay. Yep. You don't reply. Cass says you don't reply either.
He's not really a Discord guy. It's still a foreign entity to him. So,
but I'm getting used to WhatsApp. It's just like texting people. but in different countries, so I'm making an international call. So I'd rather talk to you on WhatsApp, not Discord. But what? You don't wanna
Discord's the same. You can just text on that too. It's just a one-on-one text. It's not like it took me a while to get used to Discord as well. But I'm not in any of the servers.
Well, I also have WhatsApp. We can always WhatsApp. We don't have to Discord. You don't have to push me onto Discord. You can, give me your number and we'll talk on WhatsApp as friends. As friends. As friends.
I'm going to talk to James. I'm going to talk to James.
He'll approve. He and I are buddies. Why would he have any objection? He knows my. Do you not want to meet us in Waynesboro? I mean, and I'm sorry. Yeah. Tell James I want to meet. I want to meet OC and his brother, and I want to give him my number so we can be buddies on WhatsApp. That's all. And he'll say, "Okay, Donna, yeah, you lead him. Don't worry."
Okay.
Remember, Cassandra wanted like my brother's number. I said, "Why don't you give me your number? I'll give it to him." Like, so Cassandra's not one to talk about phone numbers. She never. She doesn't want the manlet texting her. Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, combine OC's hair with Dumb as a person, and you have yourself a semi-Chad like. Well, I always said, if Dumb and Donda could somehow have a kid, it's too late for that now. But if they could have had a kid, you see my hair, you see my glove, I would be like the kid of Donda and Dumb. I look like a cross between the two of them. I said that in the New Year's stream. I still stand by it. You got the Dumb fat, you got the beautiful brown hair that Dumb doesn't have. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you do like a cross between us, definitely.
I know. I've said, yeah, I agree.
Yes. Good son.
Yes, good son. Yes, thank you, Mommy. From now on, we'll call you Mommy Donda. I'll be one of these people. Mommy, hi, Mommy.
No, Mommy. None of this, Mommy.
When I meet your kids,
I mean, I am Mom.
When I meet your kids, I'll be like, I'm your long lost half brother. Come here, guys. Sibling hug. Yeah, it'll be great.
Oh God.
All right.
Oh dear. Anyway,
all kidding aside, we'd love to meet you, and for reals, we'd come out. I'm always like, should we go out to Pennsylvania to see Dumb? Meh. Oh, if Donda's there, for sure. Well, we'll definitely come. So let us know when you're planning to come to Waynesboro. That's all we got. That's all.
I will. And I know you're just saying this tongue in cheek, but you do want to meet James as well.
Well, he'll be there. I'm not going to meet you and not him. Of course, I'll meet James. Of course.
Of course. And
but not
I'm wondering.
Do you know why I was turned up? Let me say why I was turned off. I said, "Yeah, I'd like to meet James." He's like, "Maybe we can meet in Lancaster. I'll see you, and then I'll go to my parents' house and cut the grass or put tar down in the driveway." And I'm like, "Whoa! I don't want to be like there's something you're trying to get rid of. So I don't want to be like a check mark on a to-do list." And so I said, "I don't want to come see you if it's going to be like a to-do list." So, but no, if Donda's there, he can put me on his to-do list. I'd love to see Donda. So yeah, I'll meet him too. I'll say, "Hi, James. Donda, how are you?" Yeah.
I think he was saying too, because Lancaster is that halfway between you and him?
A little closer to him, but yeah, closer. I'll put it this way: Lancaster is closer than Waynesboro. But if I'm going out that way, I might as well push on to Waynesboro. The halfway point would be like a town called Ephrata. Look up the town of Ephrata, Pennsylvania, kind of a dump, or Reading, Pennsylvania, the Reading Railroad. It's closer to us, but it's a bigger town. So it's like about 2 hours for us, 2.5 hours for Dumb. Reading, Pennsylvania would be a good halfway point. But no, I want to come to Waynesboro. I want to see him in his native habitat. So forget Reading, forget Ephrata. I'm coming all the way to Waynesboro. And we'll on the way back, we'll go to Gettysburg. So
we'll have to figure out where we go to eat then.
Yes.
Are we going to go to is there a good steakhouse?
There's one in Hagerstown, Maryland, not too far from over the Maryland border. That's where he met. You're familiar with McHenry Cruiser and his woman, Molasses Cookies. He met them at a steakhouse in Hagerstown, Maryland. So, which isn't too far from him. So.
Okay, cool. Right. Sounds good.
Donda, as always, it was a pleasure to talk to you. I won't keep you. Thank you for coming on. You do look. You look. I'm simping for you. I'm going to be a simp. You look lovely. You look better than last time. Maybe it's like the summer. You've tanned a bit from the summer. You definitely look better than the last time.
Well, I got burned last time James was here. I was the Aussie, and I've told him, lather on the sunscreen, which I did when we were in Queensland, and then when we came back, we spent a day at Luna Park, which is like a fun park in Sydney. And I had no sunscreen on and then just got burnt. So this is the aftermath of it. He was okay. But, I got very
He was
burned.
okay. You, even though you're suffering, you look better in the aftermath. I must say, that's a good glow for you. I mean that. I'm simping for you, but you look good in the aftermath. I'm like, wow, Donda's looking better than normal. Hey, when Dunn was there, where did you? Well, bitch, when Dunn was there, where did you guys go? You went to Sydney, you went to Queensland. Where'd you you went around a bit or what?
Yeah, so we mainly hung out in Sydney, and we visited the Blue Mountains again, and we stayed in this. We stayed in the city, like the CBD of Sydney. That's the downtown. What you guys call downtown, I think.
Right. You call it center. What do you call it? Center City. We call it downtown. You would call it center. What do you call it? Center City.
We call it the CBD, which is like the Central Business District. So we just say CBD.
Mm-hmm.
And we spent Australia Day in there and watched the fireworks and all that sort of stuff, which was fun. And then we took a flight to Brisbane, which was awesome, and just had the best time. We kayaked on the river, and we climbed the Story Bridge.
What was the name of the river you kayaked on? Which river?
The Brisbane River. That was what it was called. Oh. Yeah. And so he'd never kayaked before, and of course I knew we'd be good at it, but he was a bit worried at first. I had kayaked before, but not for a long time. So he gets in the kayak and she just says, just stay around and just get used to paddling. Well, then he's just off. He's just going for it.
Wow.
He loved it. Yeah. So that was really fun. Climbed the Story Bridge. I'm afraid of heights. But it was really good. And yeah, everything was just magical. And just being along the Brisbane River at night, and we were having a few whiskeys.
Oh, he's drinking again. He'll drink for you. Okay. I said, Dumb, we'll meet up, we'll have a beer. Well, I don't drink anymore. I'm like, Christ almighty, one beer? Okay, he's drinking for you, but not for me. I see. Oh, okay.
He does it when he's on holiday. So he doesn't drink when he's back at home, because he knows that, that could all start up again. So he just says he'll have, and it's not a lot where he drinks on holiday. I think we only had like 3 whiskeys. And he had a couple of beers here and there. So it's not full on.
He didn't tell us much, just that you brought him a beer. He was sitting there in his skivvies. I don't know if you use that term in Australia. He was sitting there in his underwear and you brought him a beer. So did you guys stay in the same hotel room? We need to know. Or did you have separate, one room, 2 different beds? We need details. Same bedroom.
No, you don't know details like
you
that.
sleep on the couch. What happened here?
No, you're not getting details like that. But I did bring, he actually was here at my house, because we had to stay here to go. Yeah, I had to drop my dog off at a boarding kennel. I'm telling you a lot more than I should. I had to what's Penny Pounder said now?
Who cares about him? He's an asshole. He won't drink for me, but he drinks and chair flips for Downunda. He'll drink and flip for me if Donda tells him to. If you command him to, he'll be drinking and doing backflips for me. I need Donda to command Dumb. But and I need him to walk me through all the the gimme dats. But anyway, no, you were saying no. It's me. I'm your buddy. We're friends. Despite our disagreements, you and I get along. We want to meet up in Waynesboro. It's me and brother Clique. Yes. He's here too. Yes. So tell us some more. You went kayaking. You stayed in the same hotel, same room, one bed. We don't know who slept where. Did someone sleep on the floor? We don't know. You had to put your dog in a kennel. What else?
Yes. So then he stayed here, and that's where I got him the beer, because he was sitting on my lounge.
He stayed in your house. He actually spent the night in your house, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
1 night, 2 nights? How many nights was he there?
1 night, because it was better for him to stay here, so then we could just travel to the airport together the next day.
Oh, okay.
So
do you have a guest? Do you have a guest bedroom, or he had to sleep on your sofa, or where did he sleep that night?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, I think you remember.
I think you remember. You don't want to say it.
I'm a roasty, remember. I'm an old roasty. My memory's going. I've got early onset dementia. I remember.
Right. Fine.
This is what I was worried about telling on.
No, don't be worried. He spent the night in your house. We're not going to ask in which room or in which bed, or maybe he slept in your bed, but you gave him the bed and you slept on the couch. You slept with your daughter. We don't know. Do you live by yourself, or your son is still 14? Your son is 14, correct?
Yes, he's 14. Yep.
Is your daughter still? She's 18. She's still with you, your daughter?
Yep.
Do you have a 3-bedroom house? Do you have a room? Your kids each have a room, or? 3 bedrooms. So yeah,
Yeah,
someone
3
had to sleep on the couch that night because we don't have a 4th guest bedroom. So someone was either sleeping on the couch or maybe you bunked
Yeah.
with your daughter and you gave Dumb your bed. We don't know. We can only speculate. We'll think about it and see what we think. We'll ask the Starlings what they think. Okay, so basically 3-room house, 4 people staying there that night. Where did Dumb sleep? We don't know. Where did Donda sleep? We don't know. We can only figure it out. Okay, sounds good.
My lounge is very comfortable. I'll just say that.
What? What's very comfortable? Say that again.
My lounge, my sofa is very comfortable.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
So
Wow.
no one slept in your bed that night. Okay, sounds good. All right. No, I don't mean to press you down. Okay, I don't want to keep you. Thank you for breathing more life. Is that it? Is there anything else? It's good to see you again. You should do this more often, not every time, but every now and then. Come on, we do miss talking to you. I will simp for you. We want our Donda. It's good to see you, Donda. Donda from Down Under.
Yes, that's me, Donda from Down Under. All right. Well, it was good talking to you guys.
I'm going to ask you one more question. Wait, I'm going to ask you one more question. When Dumb comes this time, March to April, you want to hire a car. You're not sure you're going to go. Do you have any other plans? Is there anything else you want to show him? Anything? This will be the last question. Anything he wants to do? This coming up, this trip, March 28th, April 16th. Is there anything he's dying to do or you want to do with him? Anything you plan? Like, is there something,
I don't think there's anything that we're like craving to do, because we did pack so much in on both trips. We've done a lot of stuff. I think we just want to do the road trip, all of us together, and everyone get to know each other better. I mean, obviously I know James very well, but my kids and all of us together having that dynamic.
Well,
and then
they're going to come with you. The kids come with you on the road trip. It's going to be like almost like a family trip. Okay.
Yes.
That's what I thought, but I'm asking flat out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, doing all that and then just coming back and just chilling out together and just see how we go in real life, not traveling, but just hanging out together and just doing normie stuff.
Use the term playing house. You're going to be playing house. You know the term playing house?
Yeah, I do. I know the term.
You guys be playing house. Okay, see, to test the waters. Okay, I get it. I got it. Okay, that's cool. But if you do come to Waynesboro this summer, I want to see it for real. We both want to see it for reals.
Yeah.
I
definitely. When I figure out when I can get holidays next, because my boss is probably going to think, wow, she's taken a lot of holidays this year. Once I have the dates down pat and when it works out with James, then we'll let you guys know for sure. We can meet up.
Thank you, Donda. All right, cool. Thank you for coming on. I'm dead serious. I know I'm simping, but I mean it. You look more lovely and stunning than the last time. It must be the summer sun on your skin. You do look better than last time. Last time I was like, looks like a librarian. This time I'm like, okay, I see what James sees now. Okay, yeah. I thought you were like a school librarian, like a quasi-teacher, quasi-librarian. Now talking, where's your hall pass? Now you look like, okay, I kind of see what James sees now. Okay, yeah, all right, good. That's a compliment. Bitch. I'm complimenting you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're going to say I look better than normal. You're going to say I look stunning or smashing. Or no.
Oh well, I say you always look good. You always look good. As do you, Mother Clique. There we go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Donna, you are a good-looking broad. I must say, I like what I see.
For an aged roasty who's pushing. By the way, when's your birthday? That's the last thing. Will Dumb be? Your birthday is in April, correct?
Yeah. Yes, it's in April.
James will be there for your birthday.
He's going to be here. Yeah.
Can you tell us the date, or you don't want to tell us?
I don't really want to tell you. It's early April.
So it's before the 16th, is what you're saying.
Before the 16th.
So James will be there for Donda's big 5-0. Okay.
We have a birthday stream.
We'll do a Donda birthday stream sometime in early April. We'll pick a date. Sounds good.
Thank you. Oh, that's kind. Thank you. That's nice.
All right. Thank you for. We'll let you go now. Thank you for giving us life, and you can go back to your pivot tables. Thank you for being with us. And I want to meet you for real. You and James and your kids. We want to meet you
too. Yes. Oh, yeah.
All right. Take it easy, guys.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Okay, that was Donda, and yes, I'm simping for her. She's a nice chick. I'd like to meet her and Dumb, and I'm happy for them. I always said I'm happy. I know a lot of people wanted them to fail. I still have my doubts if it's going to work out, if the moving to Australia thing is just a fantasy. But I'm actually happy for Dum that he found somebody. And Donda's a very nice lady. And I'm dead serious. I'm not just trying to be nice. She did look better than the last time we saw her, I think. Yeah, I guess the sun on her Australian summer.
Yes.
I miss summer. It's just fucking winter here, but okay. So, yes, we met. That was Donda from Down Under.
Exactly.
We can wind it down. This stream turned out better.
Yes,
See, things like this, you never know where stream's going to go.
Yeah, I know.
This stream sucked, but Donda, she breathed new life into it, and that was great. Okay. Oh, I'll try my best. Usually, I'm pretty good. Be honest, buddy. I don't think I spurg out on people until I really get to know them. Even though I know James and Donda in this virtual world, I've never met them face to face. I think first time meeting, I'll be polite. If I saw Dum every day, if we were coworkers, yeah, I'd probably spurg out at some point. But I don't think I would spurg out on people the first time I meet them for real.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
So, yeah, it would be pleasant, I know Dum's upset now. He won't admit it. He'll say, Christ, why did you bring Donda on? Why did he get Donda to explain all that? I know, James, cut the shit. We understand we're your fans. We're happy for you guys. Me and the Starlings and my brother, we're all rooting for you. James, don't be all bitchy and like, why'd you bring Donda on? What happened the last time I brought Donda? This is Donda's second appearance. Last time I got the same shit. Why'd you bring Donda on? Yeah, James. That's the next haiku. Yo, why are you taking my bitch and putting her on your stream? That's what I want to know. I'm just waiting for it. Okay, you getting tired, buddy?
Yes, I am.
How are the pills hitting you?
Oh, yes.
Sugar at 11 o'clock at least?
Yeah, I'm drunk and I'm pilled. I'm tired.
And you worked for the past 13 fucking days.
So,
yeah.
We'll get to 11 o'clock and we'll see where we are.
Okay. What did everybody think of Donda? Whatever. Starlings, we gave you entertainment.
We had a good stream. A nice little chit chat.
So if I drive out to Waynesboro between March 28th and April 16th, I won't see James. He won't be there. But I hope he doesn't sell his house, or I hope I can see him. I want to see him and Donda in Waynesboro.
And we need James to tell his neighbors if two guys from New Jersey show up, it's okay. They can go in my house and do what they want. Yeah.
Yeah, tell your neighbors, tell those Mennonites down the street. If a car with Jersey plates and two dudes show up, hey, let them do what they want. It's cool.
Yes.
We'll do a stream from Dum's house when he's not there.
Maybe we'll fix the door. Why
Yeah,
not?
we'll fix something for him, yeah.
Yes.
I still have to clean our bathtub. The kitchen's a mess.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do work at James's house. Yeah.
Why
You're still
not?
pissed at me. I'm unemployed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Home all day, doing nothing. He cleans nothing. He fixes nothing. But we'll make sure James' house is a spit spot.
Hey, he's getting tired, so we're going to wind it down soon. Either we'll go to 11 o'clock or 2 hours. Either or, we're winding down. I got to piss. You take the helm. We're almost near the end. Do you want one more beer? One final beer? How you doing? Beer-wise.
I'm not big good.
Keep that there. We'll do one final beer. We're winding down. Either 11 o'clock or the 2 hour mark, whatever comes first. Thank you for joining us, Donda. We do appreciate it. It was very nice.
Thank you, Donna. Buddy.
What?
All right, so he's gone. What would you all have to say? Come on, people, don't get quiet. Give me something. Oh, come on, you're all silent. I'm not worthy of chat. Okay.
Why are we still on the air, or did we get? Is the internet not working? No, it looks like it's working. I was thinking to myself. I'll say this. I forgot to ask Donda. From where we are in Jersey out to Waynesboro, it's about 3.5 hours. So 3.5 hours there, 3.5 back. So that's 7 hours of our lives. We could do it in a day, but I'd probably want to get a hotel room. Does she plan when she comes with her? If she comes with her kids, Don, if you're still listening, please answer. If you come with your kids, are you going to stay at Dum's house, James's house, or are you going to get a room at a motel. Because if I come out there 3.5 hours, I might want to drink with you guys and do a stream. So I might have to get a hotel room. So let me know what motel James recommends. Because, do you plan to stay at James's house, you and your 2 kids? Or are you guys going to get a room at a local motel? We call them motels. I don't think they're really hotels out there. Smaller, motor lodge. I forgot to ask for that because we might have to get a room. We're going to sleep in the same bed, or one of us is sleeping on the floor, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm not getting a 2-bedder. That'd be too expensive. I'll sleep on like the seat. That doesn't matter. But I might want to get drunk, which means I can't drive back home that same day. So I might be out there for a day. Does Donda plan to stay at a hotel motel, or is she going to stay with James? Because if we get a motel room and the hotel has Wi-Fi, remember James doesn't have Wi-Fi. He's streaming from his phone. If the motel, the Days Inn or something has Wi-Fi, we'll take your laptop and we'll just, if you guys want to join us, we'll do a stream from the motel room. I'd love to do that. That would be awesome. Well, no one's talking. I guess it's coming to an end. You got it's 11 o'clock. We can make it 2 hours. It doesn't matter. You're getting tired, buddy?
Oh, yes,
after this, you want to do anything after this? Or no, you're too tired. No. But you remember, it catches up with you. 13 days, and there were some days you didn't sleep too well. So whatever you're so. Well, he's only really got 1 bedroom. The second bedroom is a glorified laundry room. I know he wants to move the shit downstairs. But 2 kids, it's going to be. So I'm assuming Donda is going to get a room somewhere. Is she going to stay in Waynesboro, or is she going to actually? If you look at where James lives in what's it called? I think it's Washington Township. Is that right? Did I say Franklin?
I think so.
Yeah. There are actually some motels. He's right near the Maryland border. There are some motels just off the interstate in Maryland. So I don't know where the best place to stay is. But we'll need to because by the time we get out there, we're going to want to drink. We're going to want to see these people. Then we're going to Gettysburg the next day. We're going to have to take a room for the night. So let us know where a good place to lodging. Let us know where good lodging is in the Waynesboro area. Look at that. What does Cassandra say?
I would love.
Bro C, Donda, yes.
Okay,
I should have asked Donda, hey, Donda, I don't have sex with you, but would I be a potential partner? I should have asked her. She would have answered. Cassandra. Well, we got to understand, we got some people outside of our country, and we've got some people in our country who are bad with geography. From here to Baltimore is also about 3.5 hours. From here to DC is about 4 hours. 4 hours. Baltimore is like 3 and change.
Yeah.
So Rafterman lives as far from us as Dumb does.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean Rafterman and Dumb are right next to each other. Rafterman is south, Dumb is west. So Dumb's over here, Rafterman's down here, like a triangle. We're 3.5 hours from Dumb to the west, and we're 3.5 hours from Rafterman to the south. I'm not sure how far it is from Waynesboro to where Rafterman is, but I guess a couple hours easily. It's like a triangle. Us, Dumb to the southwest, and Rafterman to the south. So 3.5 hours to Waynesboro in one direction, or 3.5 hours to Baltimore, Maryland in the other. Because it's about 4 hours to Washington, D.C., right?
Yes.
Can I get this in focus?
I hope so.
Oh, well. No, I don't actually want to have sex with you. And even if you said yes or no, whatever the answer is, I wouldn't care. We just want some honesty. You know who and what I am. I'm a Spurg. And I was telling Cassandra, do you remember? Let me ask my brother something. He's a bit drunk. Do you remember I was telling my shrink about a grocery store I worked at?
Yes.
And my shrink is not from this area. So my shrink said, is that the grocery store by the Chinese restaurant, the movie theater, and there's a Rite Aid and this? And I said to him, there is a grocery store in this area that matches that description. That's here. I'm talking about the one here. So remember, he had a vague idea. Hold on. So he was confusing 2 local grocery stores. Then several months later, after telling him my stories, all of a sudden he was a fucking expert on, all of a sudden he was a fucking expert. And I said, well, we've talked about this before. You had a vague idea of the area. Now you're a fucking expert. What brought you down here? oh, I can't answer that. That's personal. No, it's not. I mean, you didn't know the area. Now you're a fucking expert. Oh, you were at this grocery store with the farmer's market and the liquor store and this. I'm like, how are you suddenly an expert? You didn't know the area before. Now you do. That's a fair question. I didn't ask you what time you took a dump. I didn't ask you about you and your wife and your marriage. I didn't ask you your thoughts of God. I asked you didn't know this area very well. You had a vague idea. You confused one grocery store for another because you had a vague idea. Now all of a sudden you're a fucking expert. What brings you down? Remember, I was pissed. You remember this?
Oh yes, yes you were.
For like 3 fucking weeks, I bring it up every time. I was so angry. I was ready to drop him as a shrink.
Yeah.
I only stayed with him because I'd been with him so long. But it's like, it's not whether or not you want to have sex with me or whether or not why the guy came down here. It's how do you, I like honesty. I'm a Spurg. Jesus Christ. Hello, Commander K. You're getting tired, right? We're going to end this soon. We're going to end this soon. Yes, it has. Did you see Donda?
Hi, Commander.
All right, he's got to go to bed. We'll end at the 2-hour mark.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, it's not an acceptable question for normies, but we're far from normal. If you're here, we're far from normie behavior. So you're a normie. You're used to the normie mode. If you want to come here and swim in the autistic retard sea, you're going to be asked autistic retard questions. So we're not talking about how normies in general feel. You're an occupational clique dimension here. How does the story connect? When someone refuses to give me some truth, a very simple question. All of a sudden, the guy is an expert on the area, and I say, "Gee, you had a vague idea last time. Now you're an expert. What brought you down here?" How dare you ask me that? That's crossing a boundary. Go fuck yourself. I'm not crossing a boundary. I'm asking you a question pertinent. I've told you about this area. You speculated. You have a vague idea. You got the wrong grocery store. But now when I ask, oh, what brings you down here? You can't ask me that. You're crossing a boundary. Same bullshit, crossing a boundary. Go fuck yourself. You're suddenly an expert. You obviously came down recently. The guy could have even lied if he wanted. He could have said, oh, just came down for the fun of it. Or the fact that he's like, you can't ask me that. You crossed a boundary. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
The story is comparable. Do you understand now? Come on, Tooley, get a couple stairs up. Now you're just pissing me off, Cassandra. Congratulations. I've got like 60 something. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? People subscribe, people unsubscribe. Who gives a shit? Do you make content? Do you have videos? If you want to stream, you'd probably get more subscribers. So if you really, I don't give a shit about that. Now you get it. Yeah, you crossed a. How am I crossing a boundary? I told you about this grocery store I worked at. He had a vague idea. He started describing another local grocery store. I don't really know the area. Is it the one by the movie theater? No, it's the one over here. Oh, okay. The next time, months later, yeah, I was at this. Oh, it's right by the. All of a sudden, he's a fucking expert. Oh, gee, doctor, how you suddenly expert? What brought you down here? Out of curiosity. How dare you ask me that? You're crossing my boundary. How's it a boundary? You didn't know? Now you're a fucking expert? I'm crossing your boundary? You can even lie and said, oh, I got a friend down there. Or, oh, we were just driving around. Or, oh, I wanted to go to... He could even lie to me. The fact that he was so, how dare you ask me that? That's how it compared. I was ready to drop the guy. I was so fucking pissed. I brought it up. For the next 3 weeks, I brought it up. Yeah. You remember, I was so pissed.
Oh, yes, you was pissed.
Crossing... I don't know where I said, hey, doc, tell me about your sex life with your wife. Hey, doc, tell me about the last time you took a dump and what your shit looked like. Hey, doc, how much money do you have? Those would be inappropriate questions. We've talked about this area. He said, I kind of know the area, kind of knew it, kind of not sort of. All of a sudden, he's an expert. He's showing off his skills. Okay, what brought you down here? Oh, you can't ask me that. Oh, you crossed a boundary. Yes. Oh, my God. I was ready to drop the guy. I'm still seeing him, but I was ready to drop him. I was so pissed.
You saw him today, man.
Yeah, I saw him today. You gotta go to bed soon. We're at the 2 hour mark. We're gonna kill it now. Or do I stay on for a half hour? You really are out of it. The pills are catching up, and you're not working all right, hon. When I get your light on, we don't want an accident here. Hold on. Talk to these people.
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
And we got other shit to do. The CD projects, catching up on my streams, shit. But I'm glad we did this. The stream was worth it, despite the snafus, despite being cut off before. It was good to talk to Donda again. I'm glad you were here to talk to Donda. You agree with that?
I agree.
So this stream, I'm glad we streamed tonight. We hasn't joined me in a while. I'm glad we did this. It went to a good place. Yes. And Damien, you missed all the fun. Welcome back. No, I'm saying boundary is a cop-out. You open that door. My shrink opened that door when you started going on about, get this in focus, I don't know the area. A few months later, oh, yeah, there's the farmer's market and the liquor store, and there's a school over there. I'm like, how? Oh, you know the area all of a sudden. Before you were confused. What brought you down here? That's a boundary. Go fuck yourself. It's not a boundary. You're being secretive. Just answer the fucking question. That's how it compares. And I remember, I'm thinking like Cassandra reminds me of my shrink. Mm-hmm. It's not, I know sex is it's such a taboo topic. No, I don't want to. If she said yes, occupational clique, I think you're very sexy. I jump your bones. No, you're an ugly fuck. No, you remind me too much of my uncle. Whatever the answer is, we're not literally going to have sex. But the fact that we know each other well enough, and that was the topic that night, for you to play the I can't answer that question, just like my shrink. What brought you down here? All of a sudden, you're an expert. You didn't know the area, now you do. What brought you down here? I can't answer that. Boundary. Go fuck yourself. Oh, God, it pissed me off. To no avail. Oh, my God. Well, I did. I said, what about my boundaries, man? It's like, yeah, I gave them the whole, what about my boundaries? That's great. Everyone go subscribe. Starlings. See, Starlings want a nest to flock to. If all you're going to do is make content, you're not getting enough subscriptions. You need to stream for the Starlings. Make a nest for the Starlings. Okay, I think Brother Clique has to go to bed.
Yeah, I do.
Let's put the stress. Say goodnight. Maybe I'll dick around for.
Good night, everybody. Thank you, Sean.
Okay, Brother Clique is in the bathroom. He really, I think the socialization tires us both out, which is why he might be a spurg. But also, if I knew we'd catch up with him eventually, we were going to do some other stuff, but he needs to rest up because he's been doing the whole, 2-week, no day off. He needs to sleep in, so he's out of it. Is that right, buddy? Okay. He just said he's okay. And I said, you need to sleep in. You're working 13 days, 14 days, 2 weeks. You need your rest. Understandable. Yeah, trying to stream. It's so fucking hard to just sit here and talk to people. No, I disagree. It's almost like, oh shit, I've been caught. I'm being called out. I don't know how to respond. Breakdown. Oh, that's a boundary. Because the idiot, the shrink had a vague idea. He's been through this area. He had a vague idea, but he wasn't sure. All of a sudden, he's an expert. So obviously, he's been around. So I said, okay, you're all of a sudden an expert. What brought you down here? Perfectly cromulent question. I honestly think he was coming down to see where I live. I think I've intrigued him enough to make him wonder where I live, these places I've worked. I think it was me related. And he was so caught off guard, he didn't have a preparation. Oh, boundary. It's like the default of I've been caught and I don't want to answer. I'm being called out on my bullshit. That's what crossing a boundary means. Well, he's the only one working right now because I got to go back to work soon. But yeah, Brother Clique, a good worker. I agree. The word has become diluted. Boundary. And people weaponize, that would be Cassandra and my shrink. They weaponize the word boundary. That's for Thule, that's the comparison. And it pisses me off as a spurg. The reason itself doesn't bother me, the fact you won't tell me is insulting to a spurg. Absolutely. It wasn't personal sexual information. I didn't ask you what your favorite position is, what your boyfriend does that really gets you excited, what former lovers did that your boyfriend can't go compete with. I didn't ask you anything personal. I asked you a general question, and I can't answer that. So no, it wasn't a personal sex. It wasn't personal. Yeah, people always say they like him better than me. Buddy, you okay? He's still in the bathroom. He's a slow fucking piss. People say you're a good man and you're a better person than I am.
All right, then. Thank you.
You worked for the past 2 weeks. You deserve. He's falling over. You have water in your room?
Yes, I do.
Just get to bed rest. Okay. All right there. He's really even more out of it than I expected. You weaponize the word 1,000%. Okay, well, we met Donda. Well, we've seen her before. Donda's, I think this is the second time. She came on once before. I think it was the second time. It was good to see Donda from Down Under. Donda from Down Under. Let's see, what else? We talked about my brother, his job, working. I want to go to Waynesboro and meet Donna and her kids. Oh, and James, I guess. Yeah, and you guys would love to see that. I know you would. Okay. All right. I think someone needs a little break. I think someone's getting a little uppity. Okay. So I'm probably winding down too. I don't know what much more to say. I'm glad my brother joined me. Tired as he was, I'm glad he joined me. Remember, no one's banned, but people will be timed out when they need a little break. Sure. Yeah, I think we had a good stream. Better stream than I thought it would be. Anyone else want to come on? She's not dead. She's just she's put in the corner. She's got to sit in the corner for 10 minutes. She'll be back. No one. I don't permaban people, but I will time people out when they're getting a little, That's possible. But you understand, once again, like my shrink, I didn't say, "Hi, Doc. When's the last time you had sex with your wife?" "Hi, Doc. When's the last time you had a bowel movement? What did it look like?" "Hi, Doc. How much money do you have in your bank account?" I was asking a question that was relevant to the topic, and he opened that door. So it's not just about, I can understand someone asking something out of left field, like, "Hey, you're getting a divorce? Why? You can't get it up for your wife?" That would be inappropriate. But I'm asking a question that's pertinent to the topic. The guy didn't know the area. He had a vague, fuzzy idea. All of a sudden, he's an expert telling me things like the gas station's here, and then the farmer's market's here, and the liquor store's here. All of a sudden, he's an expert. Oh, what brings you to all that? It piques my interest. You crossed a boundary. No, asking you about your sex life or your bowel movements or your bank account would be crossing a boundary. Me asking a question pertinent to the topic at hand that we've discussed before, and tell me, ooh, it's like you've been caught red-handed. So there's a difference, Horse said. 10 minutes. Possibly. No, I don't think he said a trap. I think he was happy. He came through the area and he was like, "Oh yeah, I know where that is." He was so happy, and then all of a sudden he realized. I called him out. "Well, how are you an expert all of a sudden?" Oh, I don't think it was a trap. I don't think he was prepared for it. He was caught off guard. Doggo, rewind back. I can't keep up. You can't keep up. I can't keep up with you not keeping up. I don't know. Possibly. It doesn't matter. Then he can lie. "Oh, I just came through because I wanted to go here. Oh, I went for a little drive and ended up down there." He could at least said a white lie. As soon as he said, it's a boundary, all of a sudden it's like, no, it's not a boundary. We've talked about my area. You didn't know it. Now you do. It's a perfectly cromulent question. What brings you down here? You can't ask me that. That's my line. And I go, I was so pissed. I was so ready. We can ask my brother when he's more sober. I was so fucking ready to drop my shrink. Over the next 3 weeks, I brought it up. It pissed me off that much. Okay. Are we winding down? Endymion, would you like to come on for 5 minutes and save this dying stream? We're looking at you, Endymion. Excuse me. Shit. Oh, my brother. See, he left to use that out of it. I'll finish his beer. Never waste beer. That'd be sacrilege. I got this plastic bag, which is now illegal in New Jersey. I got a bunch left over. I put the recycles, the beer, 50 beer cans in there. Okay. And Endymion, come on, man. We can talk it out. I can be your shrink. I know you're still suffering from depression. I am too. Well, my friend, you're lonely. My friend, I'm lonely too. I want to get back to that city by the bay. Oh. Yeah, I wanted some new blood. If you want, you can, but I wanted some new blood. But go ahead. If you want, go ahead. I wanted some new blood, like Endymion. We've talked to. I like you. I like Horse. I like you, Doggo. You guys don't have to. You're exempt. If you want, you can call in. But you guys are exempt. I want some new blood. Is your wife asleep next to you? Is your wife hearing any of this? Wake up! Yes, I'm crossing Endymion's boundaries. No, that's not comparable. The thing with the Shrink and Cassandra are comparable to me. Like, the question is not out of line, given the topic, given the nature of our interactions. It's not out of line. The whole boundary thing, go fuck yourself. Just like my Shrink, it feels the same. It's like, Christ, I was so pissed with him for 3 weeks. I was going to drop him. I had to work my way through it. I still bring it up from time to time. It pissed me off that much. Yeah, and I can't force the guy to come on. I can only suggest it. So no boundaries were crossed. Yeah, that's damn straight, Thule. No boundaries were crossed. All right, I'm ending this now. All right. Absolutely. No boundaries crossed. And when you see this, the ghost knock these pills down. When you see Cassandra, ask her. Christ. Who's next? The hell's in this? Bunch of like loose nuts and bolts. I forget what this was. Bunch of loose nuts and bolts from something. Shit. Okay, well, stream's dying. Yeah. Anyone going to save this bullshit stream? Donda did her part. She's exempt. Although she didn't tell me, where's she going to stay? She's staying at Dumb's place? I don't think it's the room. You got 2 bedrooms. One has a fucking washer dryer in it. Where are her kids going to sleep? She must be staying at a hotel or motel, a lodge. Where's Donda going to stay when she comes? What's her plans, her lodging plans when she comes to Waynesboro? Where the fuck are you, Doggo? Christ. Well, I got to find a place to stay because, like I said, I could drive out there 3.5 hours, but like that's a whole day, 3.5 hours there. It's like 7 hours in a car. I don't mind that, but I'm not going to have time to do much. It's like driving there, driving back. So I want to get a room so I can get drunk and stream when I see these people. Yeah, Doggo, we know it's you. The one and only. Save us, Doggo. Save us. Why don't you say that on air, man? Say that on air. Well, that's what she said. This coming trip is going to be the real playing house. The first couple, I think this is going to be Dum's third time, I believe, third trip. He's been there twice. First one, kind of like a first date. Second one, getting to know each other. Third one's going to be playing house. So this third visit is going to be Dum playing house. Yeah, Chicken Dinner, you missed Donda. She was on. She told us about Dum and his plans for going to Australia. You missed a lot, Chicken Dinner. Chicken Dinner. You missed Donda, but you can come on. We want Chicken Dinner to come on. Come on, Chicken Dinner. Did he do that? Did he propose to her on the first visit? I honestly don't know. I can't keep up with this. Because I think he's only been there twice. This is going to be his third visit coming up. His third visit. Well, James is 40. He's older than I am. He's 44 or 45. Donda's going to be 50 next month. So yeah, these people, time is of the essence. We're all of a certain age now, so got to move a little faster. Well, she said yes. On the second visit, they did that one little stream. They seem genuinely happy, so I wish them the best. Yes, Donda she was born in April of 1975. She'll be 50 next month. James will be in Australia for her birthday. Yes, I know, Doggo. He's talking about me. Yes, I know you're my biggest fan. Yeah. You're both, you like your girls a little bit older. You don't want to lose their love tonight. You just want to have their love tonight. You like your girls a little bit older. But they seem genuinely happy together. Welcome back. Dreams almost let you down. Welcome back. How's that song go? Yeah, we tease her a lot because we got her on the spot. Welcome back. 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 Okay, now we need either Chicken Dinner or Endymion or maybe a Doggo to come on, or else the stream will die. You've got 2 minutes to figure it out. You guys figure it out. Think about it. Where is this?
Yo, why are you over on DBS sucking his pee-pee? That's what I want to know.
Okay, so I got one taker, but it's telling me device is not connected. Someone wants to come on, but it says device is not connected. So whoever you are, you got to connect your devices. I don't know who this is, but someone wants to come on, but it just says device is not connected. Oh, well. Let me kick it. I'm going to kick you off from the studio, whoever you are. Log back in. It says device is not connected. Whoever you were, log back in. Someone wants to come on, but I couldn't see anything. It just said device is not connected. Yeah, so where were we? Okay. All right. We're winding down. I can push it 2.5 hours. I'm still drinking my beer. I'm at 2:21. I could push another 10 minutes, but I'm getting tired. Unless someone wants to come on and save the stream. Thank you, Donda. It was good to talk to you. Is James out there? Or is he driving? You know, nice. Whoever that was, please come back. We'd love to have you, whoever you are. Your device was not connected. I don't know if there's chicken dinner or if it's someone else. Whoever that was, connect your devices and we'll take you on. It may be late for you, whoever you are, but please, by all means. Damn you people. Yeah, we had one taker, but I couldn't see anything. It's a devices. Connect your devices and try again, man. Whoever you are, try again. Connect your devices. This could get interesting. We'll see where this goes. It was an interesting, whoever this person was. Very interesting. Here, I'll give you another minute. Get your shit together. Here we go. Okay, and I'm back. I had to get another beer. We've got two people named Doggo Food, so I don't know where this is going. There was someone else who wanted to come on, but he disappeared. All right, what's up, Doggo? Now Doggo's dead on both ends. Is it me?
Hello,
Is it
Doggo Food.
Yeah, how you doing, Doggo Food? Frodo, what's up?
Just they're chatting about gaming.
Yeah, screw them. I want to see your lovely, bald Jewish face. Why can't I see you? Show me your cue ball kike. I want to see you, man. Why am I seeing just a blank screen here?
I can't right now.
Why? Okay, but why not? Give an explanation.
I'm bashful. I'm high and I'm bashful. I'm
Fair enough. At least you didn't give me the whole That's a boundary. Okay, you're too camera shy because you've been on camera before. We know what you look like. You've done videos before. There's no reason to hide your face. We know what you look like.
No, but I'm just laying in bed.
Fine, he's laying in bed watching.
Quite a vulnerable space.
Can we hear him? Okay, I can try to adjust his volume. If he's a little too low, I can try to adjust his volume somehow. Edit mic settings. I can probably put his volume up a bit. All right. So what brings you?
Came on to tell you don't wind down because everyone's having a nice chat.
Yeah, well, like I said, starlings, of which you're one. You guys are starlings, whether you like that term or not. Like merry pranksters, you go nest to nest to nest. So, and that's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, you're a starling, and I guess the starlings are having fun, nesting with each other. So
starlings are chat.
Yeah.
So
I raised his volume. Can you hear him a little better? Yeah, you are kind of quiet, but it's okay.
I hear I'm closer now. Anyway, I ain't got really nothing to say.
I do want to ask you. Go ahead. You go first. I'm asking you.
How many different vapes are you hitting right now?
3, I think. There's 2. I got this one. Like I said, this is like candy. This is watermelon ice candy. But you can't. Right, but you can't have candy 24/7. So I've got some Alto Views, like this is the rough dark. So you need some broccoli, but you can't just have ice cream and cotton candy.
I like the Views. Yeah.
Every now and then, so I switch up candy and then some broccoli or some,
I thought I saw a third one, or maybe not.
Well, I got this one, but I need a new. This is what is it? An Enjoy, but I need a new cartridge. The cartridge is dead. So that's. Oh yeah, there was. I'm charging it up. I'll show you. There was also this. This is an Elf bar. Elf bar.
Yeah.
Charging. So yeah, there's an Elf bar charging. There's an Enjoy, but I need new cartridges. So right now I'm stuck with a Geek bar, which is my candy Geek bar, and because you can't have candy, you can't just eat ice cream all the time. I need some Brussels sprouts. So my Alto Views, dark, whatever So my Brussels sprouts, I alternate.
I have to compliment you for someone who vapes that much. You do not have you not clear your throat all the time or cough or.
Well, maybe the vape is leading to all my hospitalizations. Maybe I'm coughing so much I tore an artery, and I'm coughing so much I got pulled a muscle. Maybe that's the source of my hospitalizations.
I was saying the opposite.
I know, but maybe you're wrong. Maybe I really am coughing a lot. You just don't see it. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe off camera.
And yes, they're all nicotine. I don't do the marijuana thing. Some people tell me get CBD vape for your pain. Maybe I'll try it. These are just nicotine. I gave up cigarettes for these. It's just nicotine. Correct, horse. Yeah. Now, I got a question for you, Doggo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why didn't you do a drive around of the devastated areas? Why did you just do
Pasadena? I'm sorry, I was being lazy. That's all it was. I will do it. Because honestly, I'd like to see it for myself too at some point. But I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's not like you're going to rebuild it anytime soon. So
no, I understand, but still.
I do want to go.
Yeah, okay, well, you promise you'll go and you'll upload it because I'd love to see that.
I don't know next time I'm out there. Going out there in 2 weeks. So I'll do.
Well, you're going to Pasadena. Are you going up to Altadena, or where are you going to go exactly?
Pasadena. Pasadena. It's just like five minutes away.
Why do you go to Pasadena? You have a doctor there? I missed that.
I have a doctor. Yeah.
Is it mental or physical, or for your back?
It's for my neck. Yeah.
How are you doing? Seriously, I know you had are you feeling better? Are you still screwed up, or how are you doing physically?
I'm okay. I got stem cells in my knees actually, because my knees are another problem.
Do they help? Do the stem cells actually help?
Well, they're starting to actually kick in this week, so I think they're starting to work. So
good.
Anyway, to answer your question, it depends on the day. So I have good days and bad days, but I have kind of a dual situation, my knees and my neck. So if they're both flared up at the same time, I'm in pretty bad situation. But sometimes I'm good. Like today was good.
Today was a good day. Okay. Sometimes you got the leg pain. Sometimes you got the back pain. Sometimes you got both.
Yeah.
Sometimes okay. What can you ask? Well, first, are you still working from home temporarily a few hours?
Yeah, I am.
About
Today
how many
I work
hours?
5 hours.
About 5 hours a week.
No, today I work 5 hours.
You work 5 hours on average. How many hours a week do you work from home? Would you say?
Well, the thing is, I've had some bad weeks recently, but typically it's like 15.
Better than
Maybe
nothing,
20.
I guess. Right,
Maybe
15 to 20. Right, and you don't have to leave your house, so at least you're getting some income.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
It's not
what
ideal.
Well, I want to ask, what led to these problems? Your back and your knees. Is it congenital, or did you injure yourself? Or
I think I just got like my anatomy is just fucked.
So you think it's genetic? You weren't like in a major car accident or something? This is all,
No.
right.
Yeah. It's like
Do either of your parents have these problems? Is my question.
no, not really. But if you look at pictures of me as a kid, I'm all like hunched over and.
Okay, so this is some kind of genetic congenital. Okay, all right.
That's what I think. And if you watch me like videos of me playing soccer, I'm like my body is all like contorted, weird and shit. So, like, I didn't really notice it growing up because it's just you don't notice your own. But when I look at pictures and videos.
Well, and your parents didn't notice anything either, or they didn't say, "Wow, he's a little hunched over on the soccer field." Or
everyone used to tell me to stand up straight my entire life. So ever since I was a kid, yeah. And I did. I really made an effort my entire life, but I guess it caught up to me.
Wow.
But I really don't think it's like something I could have avoided by.
No, I understand, but I mean, at least they could have taken you to a doctor, and maybe the doctor could diagnose you with something earlier, so you would have had a heads up, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been going to see chiropractors and doctors since I was a teenager because we used to play sports, and I'd always be out with these injuries, these like unexplainable injuries, ankle pains, and I'd have to miss games and practices and all this shit, and and it was annoying. It was annoying as hell. So yeah, I guess I'm looking back, but I don't know. It's not like they could have put me in a body brace or anything. Whatever.
But okay, how old were you when it got so debilitating that you couldn't even go into the office? Like, when did that happen? Your 30s, or when did you?
No, I was fine. I was working an office job like 2 years ago. Just the last year, things got pretty bad the last year.
And how old are you again? Refresh my memory. You're 39. You and Horse and my brother are all the same age. You're going on 40. You'll be 40 this year, correct? Yeah, you're born like my brother Clique, 1985. Okay, so you're going to be 40 this year. You're saying this past year is when it got really, really bad. You're saying.
Yeah, exactly. But I've like gone through all these different treatments, but I know eventually one day I'll find a treatment that actually helps me. Like I'll find a solution because.
Well, I admire your optimism, but how do you know? What if there is? I mean, I'm not trying to be a downer, but what if there is really no cure? You try all these stem cells and this and that. How do you know you'll find a treatment one day?
Because you don't necessarily see because I know there's a nerves situation that's getting affected or pinched or irritated, and I know the doctors just haven't found it, and they haven't, and I think they will eventually.
Well, that's what I'm going through. It's the gallbladder. You heard my story.
Yeah, I know.
Gallbladder. Is it the kidney stones? No one knows. It's just a pulled muscle. So I mean, I'm not as crippled as you, but I feel your pain, literally and figuratively. I know what it's like. And then doctors can't give you a straight answer. You try this, try that. I know what you're going through. Yeah. To some extent.
It's my hand. It goes to my hand and my fingers, my shoulder, my neck. Because, the neck has nerves that travel all the way down to your fingers.
Well, have you had any CAT scans or ultrasounds or any kind of...
Countless. I have a study done on Friday.
Wow.
Countless.
And no answers yet, basically.
No, I mean, they tell you what you don't have, but they can't tell you what you do.
Right. No, that's true. They can say your gallbladder looks fine, your kidney looks fine. We don't know what it is. Yeah, I know exactly what. Yeah, I know your hell. Yeah, absolutely. Empathy.
Yeah, and you feel this pain, but like all the scans come back clear, or they're like come back.
And what Rafterman's a bit younger than us, but he's correct. Suddenly around the age of 40, give or take, late 30s, I'm starting to do, I guess I can't drink the way I used to. Doggo's feeling it too. You get to a certain age and all of a sudden it hits you. Yeah, it wasn't this bad 10 years ago. So yeah, I understand. Even though Doggo's had these problems all his life, it's really ramped up now that he's pushing 40. And I'm over 40. I'm 43.
Yeah.
So I know, yeah, definitely.
I played sports, but like I said, I was always out for a week because my hip hurt for a week, or
right.
My
and your teammates probably got a little bit resentful. Like, well, you weren't here for that last game. The camaraderie. Your teammates probably started to turn on you. I understand.
I was pissed because my performance was going down. I wasn't performing because my hip hurt, and my ankle hurt, my toe hurt. It was always something.
Right.
Then now as an adult, it's more severe.
Yeah, like Rafterman said, we're all getting older. You, my brother, and Horse are only 40 this year. I'm over 40. It's really I can't hop fences like I used to. It's amazing how quickly it happens. I still feel youngish. Yeah, but it's amazing how it creeps up on you. Absolutely.
But I have a good juice shrink who's keeping me optimistic through all this because it's fucking taking a toll on my mental health big time.
Right, that's the thing. All this causes like a depression of sorts. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, what can I do or not do? And I can't even plan things out because I might not be able to do this. I know your hell. Yeah, believe me, I know.
You can't plan like a social outing because you might be in pain and then you have to cancel it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You just got to stick with it.
Right. So anyway, I do want to thank you for coming on. I do want to see the video of the devastation we all want to see it because I know it's a pain in the ass, but we all want to see the devastation.
No, dude, I want to see it too. I'd like to drive through it.
By the way,
it's not that far.
Not that far. Exactly. You can just next time you go to the doctor in Pasadena, you can go to Altadena or whatever. You can, it's not out of your way. You're there in Los Angeles. You can. Hey, let me ask you a question. If Donda comes to America, she's flying out of Australia, she won't fly straight to Baltimore. The plane will probably land in Los Angeles. She'll have to switch flights. If James, if Dum comes out to LA, would you meet up with Donda and Dum in Los Angeles if they got it? Absolutely. Yeah, I want to meet her in Waynesboro. It's only 3.5 hours for me. I'd love to meet her. Yeah, we don't understand that they're
And also, I like showing people around my city. It's kind of something about it. It's a lot of fun. I like to be a tour guide.
Well, then let me ask you this. If I and my brother come out to Los Angeles, would you meet us? Would you want to see us? Would you would, for real?
But again, like if I'm having a shitty week, I'm in pain or whatever, that's like we were saying, planning stuff out. Like I might have to flake out and stuff like that. And that's what makes this stuff so difficult.
I understand. And if you said, hey, OC, you're in Los Angeles, but this week sucks, I'll respect that. I'd still like to meet you in person. Say, nice to see you. I understand. I would love to have you tour guide us around. I mean, I would love, and Dimian also lives in Los Angeles. I'd love to meet him, but I don't know. I won't put you on camera if you don't want, but I'd love to meet you guys. Yeah. I'm dead serious when I talk about flying from Newark, New Jersey.
Starbucks or whatever.
Right. Newark, New Jersey to Los Angeles, EWR to LAX, renting a car, seeing Los Angeles, going east to Dallas, on the way, stopping in Arizona, stopping in, Abilene. I would love to. I'm dead serious when I say I would do this, but would you guys want to actually meet me for real?
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely.
Okay.
Whatever I could physically able to do, I would do it.
All right. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay. At least hypothetically, I can meet Doggo and possibly Endymion in Los Angeles. So that's cool. So I appreciate that.
All right, I'm gonna hang up. Seems like a good stopping point.
Yep. Good stopping. Actually, I have one more question for you before you go bye-bye. Can you answer my one last question?
Yeah.
Your mother was born in Eastern Europe. What country was she born in? Romania or Hungary?
Romania.
I forget. Romania. How old was she when she moved to Israel?
I think 2-3 years old or less.
Okay. Call it 2-3
Yeah.
years old. The family leaves Romania. They go to Israel. How old was
Right.
she when she came to this country? How old was she when she came to the USA?
10 or 11 years old.
Okay, so about 8 or 9 years in Israel as a child, then USA.
Correct.
Does your mother still speak with an accent? Like she speaks Hebrew better than English? She still has that like Hebraic? No. So if I were to meet your mother, hi, Mrs. Doggo, she would sound totally American, what you're saying.
You would not know. Yeah. Sound like
does she still
California
speak
girl.
Okay, she sounds like a California Valley girl. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Does she still speak Hebrew is my question.
She used to. Now she's forgotten it, which is a pretty interesting case study. Yeah, if you come early enough, you can forget it, especially if they don't speak it in the house.
What her parents stopped. Your grandparents, they stopped speaking it, or what happened?
It wasn't it was never their language. Hebrew
That's right. They were Romanians. Okay, let me ask you this: she forgot Hebrew. She's learned English. She sounds like a Valley girl. Can she speak Romanian?
German.
Oh, they were German Jews in Romania.
I can't tell you accurately, but basically, like I had said before the war, it was Austria, and in Austria they spoke German.
The Austro-Hungarian Empire. They actually spoke various languages, but German-speaking Jews from Austria would move to other parts of the empire. Okay, so they lived in Hungary, but they were effectively Austrian.
And they spoke Yiddish. My mom still speaks Yiddish. It's amazing.
Okay, like Kafka. I'm thinking Franz Kafka. He was a Jew.
He's one of the only people I've ever met who speaks Yiddish. She speaks it quite well.
Okay, so your mother, does she speak German or no?
Yeah, she speaks it quite well.
Okay, so she doesn't speak Hebrew anymore. She's forgotten.
No, because the house didn't speak Hebrew at home. That's why.
What did they speak at home? German? I'm guessing German or Yiddish?
German.
So
German and Yiddish.
Okay, so list your mother's languages. She forgot Hebrew. She doesn't know Romanian. She can speak English, German, and Yiddish. What would you say is 1, 2, 3? What's her best language?
English is number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 is German. And then number 3 is probably Yiddish.
Yiddish, and she's forgotten Hebrew.
Hebrew, number 4, kind of like a schoolgirl level of
right. And I'm assuming your American Jew father doesn't speak any other language. English is his language. Am I correct?
Yeah, he can barely speak English.
Oh, okay, yeah. He doesn't speak Hebrew. He might have gotten through. He got through a bar mitzvah, but he doesn't speak Hebrew or German. He speaks English only if he can speak. Okay, yeah. Typical Brooklyn Jew. I get it. I understand. That's not a dig. I understand. I get the background.
No interest whatsoever in any other.
Right. Well, let me ask you, before you go, your grandparents, your mother's parents, did you know them? Your Romanian grandparents?
I want to read the chat.
What?
But I want to read the chat when this is
There's nothing new. 40 is when the body falls apart. Commander K is back. He's also known as Devian, blah, blah, blah. What are you trying to look for? Thule thinks what you went through is brutal. There's been no new chatting. What are you trying to look at? There's been nothing new. No one's talking. So answer the question. I'm asking you about your mother's parents, your maternal grandparents. Did you know them? Good. Answer. Did you know them?
Oh, yeah. Of course. That's very close. They were in the Holocaust. They were, yeah.
I understand, but did they speak German, or what was their main language?
German and Yiddish.
German and Yiddish, and I guess they spoke English.
Hebrew.
Not Hebrew. They spoke English poorly, is what you're telling me.
The grandparent. Okay, my mother's father died young, so I did not meet him. He died before I was born. My mother's mother, I was very tight with up until 13. She died when I was 13.
Okay, and her main language, her main tongue was German. She spoke Yiddish. How was her English? Decent or a very thick accent? Like, bubby, come on, bubby. What?
Very thick accent.
So that's what I'm asking you. when your grandparents and your mother moved to this country, were they speaking German in the household or Yiddish in the household?
German. Probably both.
You never asked your mother these questions? If I were you, these are the kinds of questions my spurred mind would be asking my mother.
I'm telling you, probably both, because she speaks both. So I assume
ask
both.
next time you see your mother, say, "Hey, Ma, growing up at school, you'd speak English. When you went home, did you speak German or Yiddish with your parents?" Ask her.
Okay.
And if she says both, say, "Okay, but which one was more dominant?" Probably German, I'd imagine. But
German,
you should ask her. Yeah, for real. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Doggo. Thank you. I don't want to keep you. Thank you for coming on. Before you say goodbye, anything you want to ask me? Anything else?
I do. Eventually, one day, I want to know the equivalent of. I mean, I know you have to some degree, but the family tree.
You want my family tree?
Yeah, not right now. I'm tired, but.
Okay. All right. Next time you come on, you can ask me about my family tree. It's unremarkable.
You can just do it with Brother Clique.
Okay.
Monologue.
We'll do it. It's a very unremarkable garbage, Catholic peasant garbage, Ellis Island. Same time Same time as the Jews. The whole we're going to go to America, Industrial Revolution. I'll tell you my lineage some other time during the video if you want.
Looking forward to hearing that.
Just same like all the Jews who came through Ellis Island. Same thing. The Catholic peasants. The story. Yeah, I'll tell it sometime. Sure.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Doggo. Thank you for coming on.
Close this.
Yeah, how do you close that? Come on, figure it out. You can do it. See, it's different when you're a host versus when you're a guest. Because when I was on Dumbstream, it was totally different. I clicked on the link. I didn't know how to exit. I was like, do I exit? Click here? What do I do? It's like, yeah, you got to, as the host, I could kick someone off, but it's, when it's up to you to leave, it's confusing. Now, does anybody else want to come on? There's one other taker, but he disappeared. I'm not sure who he was. He had an interesting name. Is there one other taker? I know it's getting late. If not, I'll just end this. We're going on midnight. We got 5 minutes to midnight and about 13 minutes to 3 hours. This turned to a longer stream than I wanted, but it's good to talk to Doggo. It was good to talk to Donda. We saw Brother Clique. Yeah, so I mean, we've accomplished. Okay. All the starlings flew the nest. What do you mean you guess? Thank you, too. You're quite welcome. Yes, the starlings are falling asleep. Except for this one. All right, we're ending this now. Midnight. I'm going on midnight here. 9 o'clock in Los Angeles. About 2 hours and 15 minutes into the stream. I can go another 10 minutes or so, but I think we're winding down for reals. There was one other taker. I wish he'd come back, whoever he was. It wasn't Doggo. It wasn't Donda. There was someone in between. If he's still around, we'd love to have him. And if not, that's okay too. Finishing my brother's beer. He left in this tumbler from Dunkin' Donuts. It was good to hear from Doggo. Thank you, Doggo. Doug, I still want to drive around the devastation of Los Angeles. And if I come out to, LA, I hope to Christ it's a good week for him and he can be a tour guide. I'd film it. If he doesn't want to, I won't. I would love to drive around Los Angeles with someone who, a native, a local. I would love that. That would be awesome. You can show me things that, only the natives would know. That's cool. So I got to meet Donda and Dumb in Waynesboro. Got to fly to LA, LAX, see Doggo, maybe Endymion. Don't be scared, ND. Don't be scared. I won't put you on camera if you don't want. Rent a car, drive across to Arizona, see Seymour and Cassandra. Ask them in person. Would either of you two have sex with me if you weren't in a committed relationship? Am I sexy enough or no? Whatever the answer is, it's fine. I'll get their the private answer. Then I'll continue on, and I'll eventually make my way to the Texas Panhandle, go down to Abilene, and then end up in Dallas. I can see Horsehead and Penny Pounder in Abilene and Dallas, respectively. What y'all say? If Dumb helps me set up a GoFundMe, you guys can fund my Southwestern trip. Hell, he wants to go to the Southwest. Maybe I'll carpool with him. We'll go on a road trip together. No, I don't think he's too happy with me. He's going to be upset. He'll be, Donda came on your stream in private. Why did you bring Donda on, you asshole? I'm peeved. I already know where it's going with him. Yeah, I want to. LAX, fly out to LAX, rent a car, drive to Dallas, and I'll see you guys on the way there. I'll only see this bitch and her man if they answer my question. We can answer off camera. Watch, Seymour will say, I'm not gay, but if I were a fag, you're kind of cute. And Cassandra will say, you look too much like my cousin. And that's fine. I just want like an honest answer to the question. We're not actually literally going to have sex. I just want an honest answer. And again, maybe we'll. No, I want some Panamanian, man. Panama Red, Panama Red. He'll steal your woman, then he'll rob your head. Panama Red. Come on, man. You're half Panamanian. That's the thing. You've got the Latin look, but your behavior, you take after your mother. You're so gringo in your presentation. We'll just go to McDonald's or something. Get a hamburger, get a steak, the steakhouse. Oh, shit, I got something in this. Hold on. Things get too confusing, honey. Better off in bed. I'll be searching all the joints in town for Panama Red. I'll be searching all the joints in town for Panama Red. Panama Red. Panama Red. He'll steal your woman, then he'll rob your head. Panama Red. Panama Red. On his white horse, Mescalito, he comes breezing through town. Bet your woman's up in bed with old Panama Red. Panama Red. Panama Red. Good song. Good song. You're half Panamanian. Yeah, I mean, culturally present. I can definitely see the spick in you. You're mixed. I can see the spick in your face, but behaviorally, you're like one of us, very gringo, very Anglo, very whiteified in your behavior, which is good. It means we can get along and have a conversation. Is that a joke to you? That's the next message I'm going to get. Yo, Donda, why are you over on OC sucking his pee-pee? That's what I want to know. Sucking his pee-pee, pee-pee, pee-pee. Why am I out of focus again? A little better. It was Beppis who noticed that. Beppis, our former secretary, our stenographer. What happened to Beppis? She hasn't been around in a while. Beppis, come back. I'm going to cry. No. But yeah, no, Beppis hasn't been around for a while. It was good to see Doggo. Yeah, starlings are falling asleep. That's absolutely true. Yeah. It was good to see you guys. And yeah, in the Southwest, you're like 2 or 3 hours behind, so it's only 9 or 10 for you. But it's midnight for me. Midnight. In my midnight confession, when I tell all the world that I love you. In my midnight confession, when I say all the things that I want to. Yeah, that little gold ring you wear on your hand, it makes me understand. There's another before me, you'll never be mine. Donda, I'm wasting my time in my midnight confession. When I tell all the world that I love you. Good song. Good song. All right, where were we? Are we winding down? Are we getting off? Anyone else want to say anything? Is it time to say goodnight? I love you. Yes, that little gold ring you wear on your hand makes me understand. There's another before me. You'll never be mine. I'm wasting my time. There's another before me. You'll never be mine. I'm wasting my time in my midnight confession when I tell all the world that I love you. All right, what's going on? Are we done? Are we winding down? I do have to take a piss. Oh, it's you. You're off-grid prosperity, not off-grid live. You. Hello. Good to see you. You know, he's never come on. I'd love to see him. I'm going to take a piss. Let's see if this asshole wants to come on. All right, I'm going to take a piss. I'll be right back. I'm back. It took me 1 minute to take a piss. Welcome back. Where are we? Yes, terrifying. Get on, Grid. You've never been on. We want to see you, Grid. You and me, one-on-one. Come on, Grid. We talked to Donda. We talked to Doggo. I want to talk to some off-grid live or off-grid prosperity. I want to talk to me some off-grid. You come on for 2 minutes. Doggo came on for a few minutes. You can do it. Tonight we're taking calls. I haven't done this in a while. It's been a while. I haven't been in a call-in mood, but now I am. So call in, you piece of shit. We've never talked to you one-on-one. Talk to OC one-on-one. You can do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be a pussy. Little gold ring you wear on your hand, it makes me understand. There's another before me, you'll never be mine. I'm wasting my time. Where were we? Okay, 3-hour mark. Time to call this. Anyone else? Are we done? Are we winding down? What the fuck? It's up to you, Starlings. There's no time like the present, Grid. Plus, I might not see you again. I might not want to talk to you next time. Let's talk now, asshole. 2 minutes. You can do it. Come on, man. Don't be a pussy. The other Starlings want to see you. You're like a nester like me. Who's everyone? There's enough people here. Who gives a shit? They'll come back. Oh, fine. Come on, some other. Who cares? Oh, well. There we go. Everyone, the gang. Christ, you're starting to sound like that little shit King Froglet. I don't need this shit. Are you streaming right now and you're watching me on your stream? I mean, that's cool, but I don't care. But I mean, you know. God damn. I need one of these. This got some beer in it. Now I can't vape it. This cartridge is all like, you know. Oh, God. Hopefully they'll dry out because I hate to waste perfectly good vape. Cool. All right. So Off-Grid won't come on because he's chilling with his buddy. What a waste. I'm actually in a call-in mood all of a sudden because, hey, spice things up. Brother Clique was here. We talked to Donda, and he went to bed. We talked to Doggo. I'd like to have a threesome. Well, foursome, but I'd like to have a third. Who wants to be my number 3? Be my +3, and then I'll call it quits. I want a +3. I like someone more exotic. We've had horse heads before. We've had, you know. Again, I'll give you 30 seconds to think about it. Talk amongst yourselves. Figure it out. I'll be right back. I had to get another vape cartridge because I forgot. I left these downstairs. I usually put them in my room. I left them downstairs because this one here got some beer in it. Now it's all like, you know, fizzly. Better. But I guess some of it got into here too, but better. Better-ish. All right, we're getting number 3. Who's number 3? And then I'll call it a night. I need my number 3. And I'd rather it not be Horsehead or Cassandra because I love you people. Cassandra, you're pissing me off, but I still love you. You guys, I've seen you enough. I want some new blood. So Horsehead and Cassandra, you're exempt. Anyone else, it's fair game because I'm getting pissed. Thule, you haven't been on all year. I saw you last year. I'm ready to get off, but I'll do a third because now I'm getting all, maybe I'm drunk. For reals, you did your part, Doggo. It was nice to talk to you again. I'll bring in a third, and then I'm going to call it. Are we getting my third? Or I'm not going to get a third tonight. If I don't get a third, I won't stream again until sometime in April or May because I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm in a call-in mood, and you know, I got that drive to socialize, to talk to people one-on-one. Yeah, my hair is looking dying gallish, isn't it? See, I'm trying to get that dying gallbladder hair. I'm back. What are we doing here? What are we doing, people? It's up to you. Time to say goodnight? All right. I'll give you a few more minutes. I'm getting off. I'm getting tired. trying to focus this stupid thing. I want to get a camera. I'm going to put on my wish list that has like not an autofocus. It's like a manual focus so I can adjust it because I don't like how this camera decides what it wants to focus on because it goes out of focus too easily. Christ. Well, what are you talking about? Old recordings? You mean, what are you talking about exactly? What old recordings? My streams and videos or someone else? What old recordings? My shit? What are you talking about? I watch your stuff normal, al natural. Yeah. You gotta go back and watch them all. Get caught up. Get Penny Pounder caught up. There are a bunch of starlings who need to be caught up. Because I hate repeating myself sometimes. You know what I mean? Okay. I mean, I don't want to go back and watch those. You know, you live it. It's a lived experience. You live through it, and there's really no need to go back. Every now and then there's some gems, but my old shit. It's up for anyone to watch, but you live it. Lived it. Been there, done that. Who cares? You would very much be creaked out. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. Creaked out. CREAKED. Creaked out. What does that mean? But it sounds cool. You want to be my number 3? Come on for 5 minutes and I'll call it. You want to come on? Because I'd love to talk to it. I want to make it 3. Donda, Doggo, who wants to be number 3? I need number 3. Now I'm begging. I want to talk to somebody. I'm getting bored. But if not, that's okay too. In fact, let's just call it here. All right, everybody. Let's have a good night. Let's, say goodbye. I got to read my poem. Hold on. The Pee-Pee Poem by James Moore. Yo. Why are you over on DBF's sucking his pee-pee? That's what I want to know. Isn't that a beautiful haiku? Bunch of shit over here. Okay. Actually, for a lot of us, that sounds exciting. That sounds exciting. We'll be quiet. We'll be on mute. We want to see your sleeping wife. Put Sleeping Beauty on. We'd love to see that. Oh, come on, man. Come on. We'll be quiet. Shh. I'll mute my mic. There. And you can walk into the next room. Go ahead, man. All right, come on. Show us your wife sleeping, and you can walk into the next room. Go into the bathroom or something. Let's do this. We want to see you. Yes, exactly. We all want to see the beautiful lady sleeping next to you. Come on, Horsehead. Come on, Horsehead. Come on, Horsehead. Think about it. 30 seconds. Just turn a lamp on. Say, "Oh, honey, I need to adjust." If she wakes up, yeah, you can do it. Come on, you can do this. Come on, Horsehead. We want to see your lovely bride sleeping by you, and then you can walk into the bathroom and talk to me for a couple minutes. Come on, Horse. Come on, Horse. Donda gets the hats off. She came on and told us things. Doggo was just sort of here to keep things going. But come on, Horse. We need some, My lack of interest in a woman. Which woman am I not interested in? I'm begging, Horsehead to come on and show us his sleeping wife. So I'm surprised by your comment. I don't get it, Doggo. Which stream are you watching? Stairs, man. You got to go back and watch everything like 3 or 4 times, man. Come on, man. In my younger days, I was a lot like you guys. I've been through so much shit that just being able to have a normal life and not being like run over or strangled by people is more of a goal for me. Like I told my shrink, failures want to be normies. Us losers want to at least try to get to the failure level. I'm just trying to get to failure level. And like I said to Dumb, failed normies dream of being normies. Dumb, destroyed by Foids, they're failed normies who dream of being regular normies. I'm a Spurg who just wants to be a failed normie. You understand? Like, here. It's like, again, the stairs, a different analogy. Dumb and DBF are failed normies. They want to be normies. I'm a Spurgy fuck up. I would love to just be a failed normie. I don't have a girlfriend, but I got a good job and no one tries to kill me. We all want to move a step ahead. I'm like 2 steps behind them. This is a different stair analogy, but stairs apply. Dumb and DBF are failed normies who dream of being normies. I'm a Spurg who wishes I could be them. I'm envious of them. I'd love to just to be a failed normie would be enough for me. That's what, so you seem surprised. Yeah, I'm like a step behind Dumb and DBF. I'm even worse off than they am because I'm a fucking Spurg fuck up. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get to I'd love to just be a failed normie. They're 2 failed normies bitching about their not being normie. You know what I mean? You see the progress? Yep. Yeah, now you get it. Did I explain for you? Good. Tell her you're on a stream and they want to see her. Put her on. Put the bitch on. Put the bitch on. Horse. Put the bitch on. Put the bitch on. Put the bitch on. In my opinion, personally, I don't think the Strawberry Foids is a Spurg. That doesn't mean he doesn't have problems. I don't think he's a Spurg. I think he's like bipolar or borderline. He's got something, but I don't think it's Spurgdom. I think there's like a bipolar. I don't want to be Mr. Armchair Psychologist, but I'm going to be. I think he's got some kind of, there's something wrong, like Aiden in Canada. He's not a Spurg, but he's schizophrenic. I think Destroyed by Foids isn't a Spurg, but he's got something else. Bipolar, borderline, he's got something else going on. So I'm not saying he's a normie. I'm saying he's basically a failed normie. He probably has something holding him back. I don't think it's Spurgdom. He does not strike me as a Spurg by any means. No. Your diagnosis, you got a bad back and a bad knees. If you didn't, you're a Jew in Los Angeles, your tribe, you'd be like living high on the hog, but you got a bunch of physical problems holding you back. You're totally physically fucked from your head down to your toes. That's your diagnosis. Think a Hollywood Jew, but he's so fucked up physically that he really can't do, and you still get to keep your little job working, a few hours a week, 15 to 20 hours a week. That's cool. You got a lot of physical problems holding you back. Absolutely. And that can cause depression too. Depression can be caused by a lot of things. It's not just being a Spurg, being bipolar, being a loser, being a failed normie, being physically fucked up. Yeah, anyone who's here is not normal. We're all fucked up to some extent. The way in which we're fucked up might vary, but yeah. All right, it's time to say goodnight. Still got a little beer left. I'm gonna finish this beer and it's time to say goodnight. I'll open my next beer off camera because this is going nowhere. What a waste of time. I stream for you people, and this is how you repay me. This is how you repay me. I'm really like Doggo is like the winner tonight, which says a lot. Doggo is our winner tonight, which says a lot.